Welcome to the first 2020 session of Storm King's Thunder.
Woo! Woo! Go Remnants of Team!
Does anyone want to give us a recap in exchange for a shiny recap point?
Fire hot.
Fire hot family shit. Two things I already knew.
Yeah. So we crashed into a floating castle.
Yep.
We killed some guards on the way down.
That was literally the first. Like you immediately went, I'm gonna kill that. I saw him. I'm gonna kill him dead. Done.
Yeah.
And then you ask the next guy, is it time for the sweet release of death?
Yes. I
And
Would you like
to
to
him.
die,
Yes.
old friend?
Yes. I granted him the mercy killing, and then.
But then it randomly turned out that they can survive large shards of glass through their abdomen with just a pat on the shoulder, and they'll
Very
be fine
specific
again.
curse.
Yes. Just the only downside to having a big shot of glass through it is that they beg for death. When really they'd be fine and able to go out helping the orphans again afterwards.
Well, I didn't know that at the time, so
Well, shit.
I just do what I'm told. And so then we went deeper into the castle, found a hallway full of ghosts, along with a bunch of guards. We killed a bunch more guards, found
A moth-eaten bathrobe.
Yes, a moth-eaten bathrobe, cow's old room, and then we found the master bedroom, which there was nobody. There were a couple more guards in. We killed them.
The last people that any of us would ever kill.
No. We 3 of them were alive at the end, and then we killed 2, and then 1 shouted out.
Yes,
I remember them like begging for mercy or something. Or
No, they were arguing behind the door. What you didn't hear because you botched your perception roll, one of you, I think,
Yeah,
possibly Tal,
possibly.
was that the 3 of them were debating: do we
how-
give
how
up
to run.
or do we fight to the death? Yeah, they're debating: is the captain scarier than these guys or
That's
not?
what it was.
Oh,
Yes, it was
yes.
which one had the higher intimidation.
They eventually decided captain's scarier than you guys,
Yes.
and shouted a warning down.
Only by a little bit.
Captain, not necessarily scary, but definitely better employment benefits.
Yes, and then so we killed all of them eventually, and then we hightailed it upstairs, where we encountered your sister.
Downstairs.
It was down. It was down. Okay, it's
Into
downstairs.
the Great Hall.
Into the Great Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, you crashed into a tower.
Before that,
What?
we
Clear the
encountered
clouds.
fog.
The cloud in
There
the
was
castle
like
we
an
tried to cut.
impassable.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
make
why
it
you
through.
had. That's why you couldn't go down the
Yes.
most easily accessible stairway.
So we ended up in
had
the
to
other
find
room.
another one.
Yeah, we ended up in the other room. Down, found your sister and a whole bunch of other guards and Loverboy. Battle ensued. I charmed Loverboy. I went to another room. He got naked.
Ah, so you're saying he was Loverboy before you charmed him?
No. He became Loverboy. I don't even know his
His
name.
real name is Richard Dauntless.
His name is Richard Dauntless. Yes, he is the one who owns the ship, I think, probably. And battle ensued. Nobody went out of that well. Not
Yeah,
on
no one came out
either
of that looking like a prince, did
No,
they?
on either side. More pirates showed up, and they were dead and absconded with. And a fire elemental raged about and killed almost
So
everyone.
it turns out Environment doesn't have a lot of HP.
They have a shit ton of HP.
Yeah,
They're
sorry
very-
guys, that's on me.
they are very hard to kill. No, because the thing is, if it would be on you if it was you who put it there. That wasn't you.
He put it in the game.
No. A random loot generator put it in the game.
We were all knocked unconscious.
Also, you've been specifically asking for another one.
No.
You
That
need
does sound like you.
safety measures in place, perhaps. But yes, we were knocked all unconscious. Bao was the last one standing, I think.
As per usual.
As per usual, and I think we realized somewhere at the very tail end of the battle is like if she doesn't win,
We all die.
We're not going to. And that's as far as the session went to, because we ended on everyone unconscious.
We had, and everyone had some little
Vignette.
side experiences
Yes.
following that.
Yep.
Some people may have even started in the astral plane.
Oops.
You too, huh?
So, the big question on everyone's lips is, who survived? Now, you've all got your predictions?
Yep.
All right, let's start with Rich.
I think everyone survived.
Look at Mr. Optimist over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Mike.
Everyone lives.
All right.
Pair of optimists.
I'm gonna join the optimism side.
The fact that you said everyone probably derails my first guess.
Other than myself. Of course.
Right.
Joe, what was your prediction?
Okay, Bal, dead.
Yeah, I think.
Sam, alive. Tal, curveball. Alive because you've been reincarnated with a scroll.
Ah, okay. Interesting. I think Rich says I think Sam is alive. I think Bal is dead. And I wasn't sure on you, but I'm going to call alive.
Leave it there for next week.
Okay, marvellous.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to say that everyone who is able to can have a short rest before we crack on with the rest of the session.
Okay.
Interesting.
As
because we keep the stats that we had at the end of the last session.
you've not had a long rest yet.
Unless specifically said so otherwise.
That's interesting. No, I said you laid down for a long rest.
Okay. I hadn't had it yet. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, because of different peoples took different lengths of time.
Yeah,
it
we
was
have to
difficult to
kind of
figure out how to get it all to line up.
Fucking timey-wimey bullshit.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
you don't have a time streaming chamber.
Oh,
so.
no, okay, yep. Short rest. Cool. That's fine. Cool. So, do we all raise our hands if we're alive?
Wait. So, who earned that recap point? I think it was Brad.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd say so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
you
So, I think we'll start with Sam.
Did we all think Sam was alive? You
think so,
said
yeah.
yes, you said
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I said yes. So we all think Sam is alive.
Okay, unfortunately, Sam's slowly steaming corpse now decorates the Great Hall.
Oh.
Sorry.
What did you do? I'll find out later,
Interesting.
I guess. Whoops. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
It's also a lie.
See, it's like...
There's no trust in this room.
No, because the thing is, right...
I don't trust you to not have done something that would turn you into a steaming corpse.
No. Sam, I perfectly trust not to turn himself into a steaming corpse. You know. And I'm like, your sister's there, maybe.
I wouldn't have turned myself into a steaming
Yes.
corpse.
Technically,
But someone
I
might have
already
done it
was
for
a
me.
steaming
That's
corpse.
true.
I'm going to be honest, anyone who's ever met me has some sort of wish to turn me into some kind of corpse.
That's true.
Oh.
Present company excluded.
Okay, now what I'm actually going to do is start with Al.
Kind
Okay.
of good.
Because we have the map there.
Okay.
Have you got the owl?
Oh dear.
There's actually the Chronicles of Julian just wandering around after his master's there.
So is this post chat?
This is post-chat, yes. She's calmed down a bit now.
This. So for the podcast, currently, it looks like Cal is in what looks like a prison cell.
Yes.
Yes, I am singing the jailhouse rock, as it were.
Do you have a little cup, darling, and smack it against the ring?
No, I was hoping for a harmonica, but Rose didn't furnish me with one.
No. She doesn't let me have my musical instrument either.
No!
That's for good reason, though.
Oh dear.
I think she has Julian at the moment, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
So Julian is now sat on her shoulder,
Yeah.
and she holds out her hand, the ring.
Yes! Oh, no, I've got that somewhere. Yes, definitely. Let's have a look. There we go.
Dunk! Door is opened.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Jolly good, man. You lead the way.
I don't know, that's the wedding ring finger.
So it suits you. It'll be right hand index finger. Suits you more than it does me. I never wore it. Fingers are too fat.
Fits perfectly for me.
Yes, I would have thought it would.
Go on a diet, get some exercise.
I try, but it's so hard. For you, though, I'll try.
It looks like those robes are hanging off you anyway.
Yes.
You've
Although,
been slimming down a bit already, haven't you?
yes, although I did get extra special robes made to be big enough to fit the chicken. You're much better at this than I am, aren't you? Frankly, I don't know why I didn't pick you in the first place. But anyway,
let's not talk about
let's
that
not
right now.
dwell-
I'm still feeling a little bit
Yes.
prickly.
Let's not dwell. So my compatriot. I'll just sort of try and peer around into this cell as I sort of look round. What
Now, before we get to
freshly strewn viscera do I see in there?
there is actually quite a lot of blood in that cell.
Brilliant.
Now, before we get to anything else, the vault.
Yes.
It's in here somewhere.
Oh, jolly good.
It's in the dungeon somewhere.
Yes.
Can't find it.
Right. Team up.
Yes.
Jolly good. Take magic.
Okay. Nothing is pinging at the moment.
That's fine. I will cast it just as a... you say we got a short rest in?
Yes.
Meditation will do that. Yes. I will peer out and that way and then out that way. Anything?
Nope. Okay, she stands back to let you out the cell.
So,
Alright, so...
what is down there? I've never actually been.
Okay, so we've got... She points over to here, the door there, which
Yeah.
you can't see under the book there.
Yeah.
Right, that's the crypt.
The crypt.
Yep.
Gosh, jolly good, yes.
Down that corridor,
Yes.
the cistern,
Yes.
and then a bunch of cells with an office on the end.
And what's behind the cells? Oh, there's no door, sorry.
There's no door.
Yeah, that's fine. Right.
Now, I presume there is something behind the cells,
Yes, no.
but I cannot find a way in.
Right. Suppose I'll pop along to the office then.
Today is a game of secrets.
It is. A small amount of secrets.
I'll keep that in mind, Mike.
Cool.
So, sorry, what was that?
I'm going to stroll along to the office and see if there's anything we can root around there.
Okay, you head towards the office.
Yeah. Anything in the cells either side?
You've got, well, there's blood in one cell.
Just blood?
Blood, water.
Okay. Yep.
Could be anything.
Then the next two cells... No.
Blood, water, and bloody water.
Yeah,
And watery blood.
nothing in the next two cells, although it does look like they have been recently used.
Interesting.
All four of them. do.
All four of them.
That
is-
includes the one you were in.
Yes, no. The office itself.
Okay, yep.
Whose office does it appear to have been?
Not entirely sure. Head jailer, maybe?
So it doesn't look like this was owned by either the Lord de Gatto or the Baronet.
Not specific.
Could I roll and investigate?
Go for it.
Poor.
With advantage.
Better. 18.
Yeah, that's enough. Okay. You're searching around, you can't really see much, and then you see just down the bottom corner, tucked away behind the leg of a desk,
Oh, yes.
is a faint ping from your detect magic.
Oh. Tucked behind the desk, you say? Sister, would you mind moving the desk? I'm a little unable. Yeah. What is behind the desk?
Okay, it seems like there is there is just one of the bricks is faintly glowing with magic.
What kind of magic?
Transmutation.
It appears to be infused with transmutation magic, the magic of altering form or substance. Does it appear to have any mechanism on it?
Not that you can see. Hang on. Give me a perception.
Perception. 1.
Okay. So she gets it rather than you. Looking at it, the ring. Dunk.
That's Green Lantern Sitch.
And that causes this part of the wall to just kind of fade away into nothing.
Oh. Do I don't know what fucking spells I've got. Do I have dancing lights? Do I have light? Give me a second.
One of the two.
Possibly.
Do you not have dark vision?
I do have dark vision. You know, just the. Oh, I know what I've got. I've got a lantern with continual flame on it.
There you go.
What's that?
Yeah.
Pull the. Do I have my bag with me now?
No, she does.
Okay. In the left-hand pocket of the haversack, there's a lantern.
Why is it sticky?
Why did your haversack smell of blood?
Right, that one actually isn't my fault. A lot of stuff is.
You know what? Never mind. I do not want to know.
No, you really don't. She's so wide. She's like a light aircraft.
That light aircraft kicked our ass. Just want to point that out.
I don't say she isn't scary. She is.
I'll get the other one if you want me to. I'll show you wide.
Yeah, that's true. Incineroar is bigger than that.
So yeah, it leads the way into that room,
Oh yes.
which is a large, mostly featureless room.
The whole thing is one room.
Whole thing is one room
Okay.
with a massive sphere in it.
It's probably magical. What kind of magic is it, Dungeon Master?
As you concentrate on it, you get all magics.
It is all magics. Right, that's unusual.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes, because I'm good at those. It's an 8 on the die, and then an 11, and what the hell, I'm going to take the... use my Arcane Deflection to bump it up to 15.
This isn't a spell.
It doesn't need to be. Arcane Deflection is just saving throws.
Okay,
War
fair
Mage is
enough.
fucking great.
So what was the total again?
15.
15. Still not enough.
Better than 11, and a lot better than 8, but still not enough.
Do you remember what happened when Pete looked at the,
I do, yes.
the manacles?
Yes, he was...
That.
He had a migraine and went temporarily blind.
Yes.
Shit, that hurt. Oh, that's rather strong, actually. God, it's like bloody cheddar. Oh. I can't see anything. That's unfortunate. Can I whack a charge of Lesser Restoration into myself from that charm?
Sure.
Cool. What was it? 1, 2 for Lesser Restoration?
Yeah, because we get 3.
So 2. Yep. Oh, that's better. Oh, good boy, Snaky boy.
But your detect magic has been cancelled.
Blasted away,
Yeah.
Right, that's quite magical.
Alright, let's look at it mundanely then.
Yes.
And she starts walking a loop around it. You're welcome to join her if you wish.
Yeah, go on then. I'll follow slightly behind.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll for this because it's super fucking obvious.
Yeah.
And as you're walking around it, you can see there is a sort of like a square hole. Bing. There you go.
A square hole.
It's like a square hole that just goes straight into it.
Nightstone.
Yeah,
That's what Father said.
Yeah, and the giants were
Yes.
after
Yes.
well
the key.
after the Nightstone to go into a specific place, not sure where, to then.
Probably in the big hole.
Well, yeah, but I don't know where they need to do this because this is
Oh,
the
they
lock.
need to take the sphere and the stone to a specific place.
That was the impression I got. This is the lock. The Nightstone is the key,
And
and
you need to find the prison
yes,
or the chest.
yeah. I think more chest. Apparently, it's a big trove of dragon magic.
Yes, you did say. Yes.
Right,
Well-
well, thanks.
Shall I go then?
Yeah, sure. What? I can come back down to this later.
Thank you, my lady.
After you.
Yes,
That's so.
that's fair enough.
Ow.
Yeah. She's not wrong. I'm going to go first.
She closes behind you by touching the ring to the little brick again, and it just goes. And she pushes the table back in front of it, and then you head on up the stairs together.
Yes.
You head into the entry hall,
Yes.
go through into the main hall,
Yes.
where you see Sam with his eyes closed, leaning against the orb.
Well, he had a
Resting on.
good run. Two, in fact. What ho, Sammy boy? Are you awake?
There is
Yeah.
a gentle snore coming from
Oh,
Sam
there you go.
as he has passed out and is currently having a short rest if he wishes.
I'm going to pull like a blanket roll out from my packages very gently behind his head, in between his head and the pedestal.
Oh, the movement may wake him up if he wishes.
Sleight of hand? What ho?
Hello.
Made it,
Yeah.
although not entirely.
Is he missing a limb?
Worse.
My dignity.
Worse. Worse.
Don't leave me in suspense.
Common.
There.
I know.
There.
I'm not a baronet anymore. I'm one of the rabble peasantry now. It's horrifying.
Oh dear. Oh no. You're like one of us.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, how did you, survive?
Not difficult. I've done it once before.
Technically accurate, but not informative. You'll see neither of the other two.
Yeah, they're both fine.
Yes?
Hmm?
In what manner did you
You hear footsteps on the stairs coming down.
It's...
Brad, could you describe your new character, please? I believe you said a dwarf?
Yes. So kind of like Bal, but like white hair rather than like the just it's like shock of white hair, very stocky. Wearing like what looks like plate mail, comes down and then transforms back into Tal.
You little shit.
Only a little something.
Yes, but the shit part isn't debatable.
No, it's not.
No.
No.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Had a nice sleep.
Yes.
Your family are assholes. The dead ones especially.
Yes.
Roll a perception.
11.
She transforms into the correct tabaxi. This one.
Which
this
one am I looking at?
Oak apple.
Yeah, the Spy Master, yes.
Yeah. This one is the most particular asshole, as he tried to kill me.
Why?
I might have to take something.
What did you try to take?
I may have tried to take a dagger from a god. I did very well, I thought, and I didn't do very well. Luckily, I have weedy little legs and I don't jump very far. He tried to throw me off the tower.
Oh. Yes.
And failed, although I hit the cloud very hard, and I decided that was enough for me. Now,
Yes.
really want my instrument back.
A little mage hand comes down the stair behind you.
Oh yes, and
It is a tabaxi mage hand,
yes, and
and it's
that.
carrying a little vodka martini, and it hands it to you.
Thank you, darling.
Your minion?
No, came with a possession. No.
Possession?
Yes. I was trying to get to Bal briefly, but I didn't manage to do it.
Sam, you say you've seen him. Where was he last?
Wherever I saw him last.
He was in one of the upstairs bedrooms.
Mm.
However, at that point, more footsteps on the stairs and Bowel's voice.
Alright, Governor.
I'm coming, Al! Although I'm sort of staggering at this point, so...
Are you okay?
As he comes around the corner, you can see
Jesus.
his face. It's just a mass of burn scars. No beard. And honestly, it looks like he may never grow a beard again.
I do have...
Fate worse than...
You can
None of
probably
you
use
guessed
greater
that.
restoration to restore your face.
Well, yeah, but where's the fun in that?
I heard you were having some trouble.
No, it was fine. It
Is
was
it just the four of us?
comparatively gentle
No.
family
Or
reunion,
is his
except the
sister still here?
attempted
Sister's still there,
assassination
right.
and the...
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we're fine now.
This is Baronet Rose.
My lady.
I suppose you can just call me Al.
Al. Very well. You're
Some
still
you
a
can call me
lord,
Al.
you realise?
Yeah, you're still a
No,
lord.
I'm not.
You are, of the frozen
North.
wastes.
No. You guys got titles.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't.
Oh, yes.
I'm the only fucking commoner here.
Well,
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny.
Yes.
Why did you try to murder us?
well, technically we tried to murder them first.
I don't remember it that way.
Would you not defend your home from some nefarious invaders who are putting the sword to your employees? Or the axe?
You crashed into us.
I remember it differently.
Ah! Burn.
Okay, that's too soon.
Oh, yes.
I have phantom beard.
It's like, oh. Well, why have you stopped trying to kill us then?
Because we came to an arrangement, didn't we, Samuel?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That's alright. You're welcome.
Also, you made quite an impression on, well,
Yes,
one
Richard.
of my new first mate candidates,
Yes, Richard.
after the last one
Mm.
copped it.
You want me to take them off your hands?
She likes minions.
I do like a good minion.
Oh, we should talk about minions sometimes, because I also like a good minion. You can't have mine.
But what if he comes willing? That's the point of the minions.
Well, I can't keep him against his will. That wouldn't be right.
No, I did ensorcel him, I'll be honest.
Yes, we know. We figured that out.
Yes, I imagine he was quite defensive for a while.
It's probably
About an hour.
exactly one term when
Yes.
he wasn't infatuated.
Well, no, because I ran into him
Actually, I
later.
think he's still infatuated with you
Yes.
despite that.
Yeah, I ran into him later. He's quite infatuated.
Jolly good.
Gave me this, actually.
And she's actually holding Oak Apple's amulet.
What?
It's something that you can see in the photos that Oak Apple is wearing,
Oh, yes.
and it looks vaguely magical.
Family heirloom. Not that I'd know anymore, of course.
But still your family, darling. A noble. It's like you've abdicated a throne. Although it's not really a throne, is it?
No, it's more sort of the spot next to...
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe I should have just declared the dukedom.
Is it specifically you that's not noble anymore? Oh.
I gave
But
up...
everyone else is.
I gave up my baronet.
Oh, what would you do that for?
Because I
So
told
I
them
wouldn't be
to.
murdered. And also because Frankish is better at...
The murdering, yeah.
Not just the murdering, the nobility thing. I
Ah.
don't know if you've ever noticed, but I sometimes feel a little sort of insecure about the fact that I might not be as dignified as I sometimes portray myself.
There's not much cracked out to be dignified, it's better to be rich.
That I can do.
I have a question. What is your castle doing here?
Wait, that was a sensible question. He only gets one, so answer well.
Oh, I've missed this.
Well, we were trying to figure out a way to free the castle from the cloud. Thankfully, the solution dropped in our laps, and that was the terms of the deal. He fixes this whole thing, and we don't murder you, and we part on good terms as unlikely friends and allies.
That's pretty sweet, honestly.
That seems rather...
That seems like a good deal. So,
Oh, it's still mine.
no. Sorry, it's the.
Oh, also, I should probably
talking
mention
about-
there is a massive hole in the floor of the Great Hall. If you peer down into it, you can see water below.
Did you,
I do seem to remember.
I remember a fire elemental.
I remember.
I
the
remember
Dwarven
pain,
God. Does
light,
anyone remember the
darkness,
Dwarven God?
light, darkness, blood.
No, I just mostly remember unconsciousness and then a bit of running about and then a possession.
Wow, you exciting few hours.
Yes. I have a brief flash of dying, then not dying. It was very traumatic and I didn't like it, so I told it to...
Great.
Yes, you dunk the fire elemental down that pit, yes?
Yep, smashed the floor, let it fall through, rolled your dwarf in after it because he was on fire.
He's been on fire before.
It's never caused any problems before.
But I decided probably best to put you out regardless.
Fair enough. Do you think you're the nicest villain we've ever had?
But you see, I don't see myself as a villain. Anti-hero, maybe.
Most don't. I'm not going to lie.
Maybe a
to you.
deuteragonist. I got my own story.
Fair enough.
I don't see us as heroes.
Oh no, God no.
What a silly thought!
Well, she
No,
can't
no.
be a villain then.
Well,
I love that's how Bell's mind works.
that's I suppose that's
Maybe she's the hero.
Are we the baddies?
No. Not
Yeah.
yet.
No,
That is an ominous addition to the sentence.
no, Al. It's pronounced balance.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
We're the balance.
You hear some footsteps on the stairs again, and then from round the corner, you see a Lokatha appear.
A fish pond. Oh. Hello.
Ah, hey guys. Hey, Captain.
Hello.
Ah, Silas. Welcome back. Take it the ship's free? Yeah, man. Silas MTC.
Does he? Whatever he's out on, do you have some?
Oh, I got all things, man. Got tons of mushrooms, man.
Good to know.
Unfortunately, the rest of the crew is a little bit wiped out. We trapped on their ship for a while, man. They were all a little bit stoned to high heaven because they had to eat my mushrooms, man.
Right. So most of the crew are stoned. Good to know.
Probably saved their lives. They didn't try to attack us.
That's true.
Oh, Adam's awake, man. Adam's awake. Okay. Is it light out?
Oh dear.
Has he had an effort? I think so, at best. Okay.
By way of explanation, all of the characters in Al's backstory, or at least the vast majority of them, are references to a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta called Ruddigore, where there are a load of ancestor ghosts. And there is definitely a character in Ruddigore called Adam, which makes me nervous!
Adam Goodhart, no less.
Yeah. Old Adam.
Well, if you're just going to let us go at this point, I mean, you've done your thing. You've done your thing. I've not murdered 4 or 5 people. And,
Neither have I.
well, that's good. See, we've all...
4 people, specifically.
Yes, you have not murdered 4 people.
I think we can call that a win, and,
We all get the fuck out of each other's hair.
yes.
So, in regards to... Well, obviously we're trying to stop the giants.
You are.
Yes. And...
We are trying to stop the giants as well.
Or at
Well, one specifically.
which one specifically?
Countess Sansory.
I think we've heard of her before.
Cloud Giant, yeah.
Yes.
I believe... Well, so there's a big sphere downstairs lock on a trove of dragon magic, etc., etc., etc. Our father at least believed that the Nightstone, the stone that was stolen, was a key.
Right.
So Sansari will be attempting to gain access to this castle,
So
presumably.
we're in a castle, a cloud castle, that's flying in the air where all the other cloud giants are looking, and they're looking for this thing. I don't want to be here. This is a place I don't want to be. You have no idea how much I do. I want my stuff.
You and me both, sister.
Your stuff's back on your ship.
Good.
Is that why you became trapped?
What happened was from down the stairs again, it's Richard, Loverboy.
Ah.
He pops around the corner going, well, what happened was we snuck into the castle.
It's very distinct.
It's like a fucking Miss World pageant with people coming down the spiral staircase.
Okay, I'll just call him Dauntless then. Dauntless comes down the corridor, comes down the stairs. Right, what happened was we got into the castle, found it deserted, so we installed that orb, which then allowed us to generate the clouds which caused the castle to raise up, ripping it out of the ground. Unfortunately, it seems like that was designed for cloud giant-sized castles. This castle was pretty much engulfed by the clouds, and we were kind of trapped here. Our ship was just ensnared on top. We couldn't get anywhere for food or supplies. We were moving around to try and stay ahead of the any pursuers that we may or may not have, whilst we try to figure out what to do next. That's the point that you guys made your entrance.
Ah.
It does seem unlikely that we would
Hightail.
Hi.
keep it in your pants. It does seem unlikely that we would
I don't have any pants anymore. He's wearing the moth-eaten bathrobe.
Excellent. It does seem unlikely, though, that we would have collided without any other intervention.
Who knows?
Dumb luck. Providence.
Maybe.
Let's...
Sense higher forces.
Of course.
We
we're
literally
in the
had
sky.
a cloud giant.
Sorry, what was that? I missed that.
So, of course, we're in the sky.
By the gods.
We're in the sky with this
Whoa.
stoned guy. There's definitely higher forces at work.
We literally
Yeah.
found a cloud giant who told us that we would go save them. Does it work? It's
that's
not
fair
exactly
enough,
surprising, is it?
Mushroom.
Yeah, sure. I pocket it.
Save it for later. Feed it to some poor sap you need to step.
Yes. That's the plan.
We know you so well.
Still this. Well, now that we're all friends, good. We're going to get the fuck out of here.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Tal.
Because I touched it. Of course. I have better constitution
You
now.
do.
That's 16.
16. Okay, you feel a little bit woozy, but you're not off your tits.
Contact poison. That's interesting.
Not a poison, man.
Oh,
It's a good time.
no.
It's
See,
a
darling,
good time.
the difference between a poison and
As
a good
opposed to
time
inhaled,
is what happens to
ingested,
you
or
after you ingest it.
weaponized good time.
Yes. It's going in the pocket in a handkerchief thing.
No bad vibes, man.
Uh-huh. How many bad trips have you had?
I mean, this one hasn't been great.
No.
I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
There are.
God.
Even the ones that are.
Okay.
Right. It seems a little strange to just sort of... We have to get
Actually,
down
before you go... Well, actually, I'll walk you to your ship. And she starts leading you up to your ship. When you get to the Baronet's bedchamber...
Yeah.
Alright,
It was actually one thing I wanted to do before...
all right, yeah.
I just want to head down to the crypt
Yes.
and just see... Is it Lord Stagato and Baronets in here?
Yes.
Hello, chaps. I'm sure you're listening. Crikey. Bit of a day, hasn't it? Well, look after Rose, you know. Black sheep back to the fold and all that, and, do my best. Cheerio. Just wander off.
And as you leave, you hear... Sounds kind of like applause.
Brilliant.
You know, bony.
What, from the skeletons and not even
Rattling
ghosts?
bones!
Yeah!
Just you hear rattling bones as
I
you
thought it
leave.
was rude to leave without saying goodbye, you know what I mean?
It's polite rattling bones.
It's like, hang on.
But yes, more bony. Click, clack, 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 clack.
Cool, yeah, heading up to the Lord's bedroom then.
As you roll perception, please.
Perception.
Yes.
Indeed. Oops. Ooh, that's better. That is 1923.
Okay. Now you remember that the portrait of Fluffykins was missing.
I do recall that.
Now the portrait, the portrait of Oak Apple is missing.
Fair enough.
I need my stuff.
You sorry?
I want my stuff back.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she leads you up to your ingress,
Yes.
the
The big hole in the roof.
big hole in the roof, yeah.
Yeah.
And she goes, yes, Algernon, before you depart,
Yes.
and then she starts clearing away some rubble, and there is a rug on the floor. She pulls back the rug, and there is a teleportation circle.
Oh. Right up there. Yeah, I'll write it down. Neat. Never knew that was here.
All right,
Personal escape route, I imagine. Is this in the bedchamber?
I imagine so, but it also means that you can come back if you need to.
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, good luck with your giant thing.
Good luck with your giant thing.
Thanks. Now, piss off.
Fair enough.
See you around, little brother.
Cheerio.
In which we're walking away. A giant orb thing. This is one of those end of the world things.
Apparently.
No, giant orbs. They're
Apparently, Daddy was supposed to tell me. Are we out the castle now? Are we on the sort of roof?
You're you're actually on the deck of the ship.
good. Where is Richard? Did he come to see me off?
Yeah, he's waving you off.
Get you.
And then then you see there is another figure on top of the by the flagpole. All of you can see him. He's not a ghost. He's not a tabaxi.
Right.
A very pale gentleman with pointed teeth.
Of course there is. Like,
Vampire.
yeah.
Is it dark?
It's dark out.
Okay.
And you see he's got a coconut in one hand. Hello, darlings. Nice to meet you. Goodbye.
That's weird. I just, like...
Adam, get down.
I shout to Richard. Richard, do you want to come with me?
Once I have fulfilled my obligations here, then maybe, but I have responsibilities that I cannot shirk.
Fine. Bye.
A tear rolls down his cheek and he turns away.
I go find my gear.
The rest of you just see the captain just smack Richard across the back of the head and say, "Stop being so overly dramatic."
What? Nothing happened. Did nothing to him at all. I need to find my instrument.
Shall we leave?
Your
before-
instrument is in your chambers.
As soon as I find it, I cast Protection from Good and Evil. As soon as I find it.
Mm-hmm.
Which gets rid of any possessions that I currently have on me and will keep me protected from possessions. And that's all I just feel like. I'm like, bing! Just in case. Like, I don't know it's there, but I'm like, she's paranoid at the moment.
Okay. Oh, as you finish doing that,
Yeah,
you relax for a bit,
yeah.
and then you hear a shaking sound. There's a tabaxi hand with a drink mixer.
I think you're being haunted.
Well, I think I've got control of it slightly.
It's making me drink, so it's not
It is
like
making
it's
me drink.
It's
Then
not
again,
like
if
it's
you're
a
trying to be
possession.
stealthy and it's mixing you a vodka martini.
Oh, that's
I
Shame.
think it will. I don't think it wants to kill me anymore.
It puts down the drink and goes,
Good, that'll do.
Let's go.
Do you need to move the castle?
Yes, please.
Which direction?
I don't know.
Take a direction.
Move the castle?
Yes.
Ask her.
Up. It castle moves.
As far as it will go.
I set it to max speed and up.
"Okay,
To the moon.
Well, it's going to take her an hour to attune to it. So.
Do nothing to it!
you have to be within the castle to do that, and you are no longer."
How long I spent convincing her not to murder me?
She's on
We're
the
in a
moon.
bloody castle in the
She's
sky!
on the moon now.
She's gonna go fucking Lion King on me! Long live the Baronet! Yeet!
She's on the moon. She can't murder
Moon
anyone.
now.
She can't murder a damn soul except moon people.
Yes, well, I'm worried I'm gonna be the bloody damned soul.
Oh.
Might already be, actually. Christ alive, sorry about that,
So
chaps.
do you set it moving up?
Honestly, I'll probably move it away from us, so like in a sideways.
Okay.
Undock.
Yeah.
Go away, please, as fast as you can. Well,
Your crew are
Warning, castle reversing.
Your crew who had been manacled to the mast. Well, not even the mast. They've been manacled around the furnace.
Ow.
No, not the furnace. They've been manacled to the edge of the ship, just around the edge of the ship.
Yeah.
And they were
Raining.
they were unmanacled as you guys were boarding, and then they get to shoving off.
Get us the hell out of here. I don't want to be here
I
anymore.
would like to too.
Where are we going?
Well, we were going to find artifacts. I don't know if
We
that's
were
still
we
what
were
it is.
going to one of the giant relic places. Like, weren't we already here?
Yes, it was right below us.
I've just realised that the shirt you've got
Yeah.
is basically my tattoo. Like, if you'll excuse slight showing of thigh, like, look,
Fair enough.
right? I was like, what did you get? Shit.
I believe he got it at the San Diego Zoo.
Yes, no, I think
it's
it's
possible.
Possibly sponsored by Netflix.
That's the Netflix one, isn't it?
She's thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, it's just odd.
It is a little bit off. Oh.
The art designer was having a pretty stressful day. I'll just grab
Or
that copy.
Or it's the same guy who did design the Netflix thing, and it's just he really phoned it in.
Just cheaped that one then.
Yeah.
Well, down then.
Yes.
Find this stupid thing. Get on with
Should we
it.
have a little bit of a rest first?
A long one?
Yes.
Yes, why
Before we
not?
go down.
Yeah. Why
Let's
not?
not come back to visit for Christmas.
No.
Let's just leave it.
No. Unless... Is this something that she took from you that I can retrieve at a later date?
Only the ring, which is honestly a reminder of quite a painful childhood, so...
Well, I assume that...
Well, we're going to have to
is-
come back, right? If there's an artifact that the giants are after.
Maybe, but if we can deal with the giant problem any other way, I suggest we do
Literally
that.
any other-
Literally any other
We
way.
could deal with the problem directly.
Yes, we could.
You want to fight some cloud giants?
Not right now.
I didn't think so. A sleep would be nice.
Okay, so you guys, the cultists will keep the airship ticking over whilst you have. Sorry, the crew,
True.
who are no longer
Yeah.
dressed like cultists.
Yes.
Even the one guy who didn't bring a change of clothes is wearing different clothes now.
Good.
Well, just like pirates.
No, they all brought civvies apart from this one guy who is now dressed like a barbarian.
Shirtless and a loincloth?
Cold weather barbarian.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So,
He's
what,
taken
a
my
t-shirt?
finery. Is that my dinner jacket?
dress loincloth.
Right. Sleep for me.
Didn't
Oh, it's also he is much too small for the outfit he's wearing. It just dwarfs him.
Ha.
Didn't
Pun
the
not
ship
intended.
have the artifact from the previous place?
Is it?
Still have the artifact.
It still has it in the storeroom.
Okay.
I can't imagine
It
they would
was
have much use for a
the
giant
shield
shield.
that was being used as a gong,
Yes.
and we did not ring the gong.
We did not.
So, what
Very
artifact
tempting
was
to
supposed to
I'd
be
imagine.
here?
But you don't know.
We don't know. This is a giant artifact. They never
Oh
told
no,
us.
of course we don't know.
You just got the map.
What place is this? Worm
This is
Burial
beer
mounds.
run as well.
Piran as well.
why does your family have a giant artifact?
Fuck knows. I had to almost die for Daddy to even tell me it existed. Apparently he was supposed to tell me about it a very long time ago, but unfortunately he was decapitated.
That will slow down someone
Yes.
to tell you.
But not completely stop it, interestingly enough.
Apparently not. Although it turns out he was pretty much about as much of a knob as I thought he was, because apparently when they discovered Rose was not overly blessed in the magical department, he just kicked her out. Mean-spirited.
Not overly blessed, but yet she could turn into a giant monster.
That it would appear to have been the first baronet in the sort of possession state.
Ah.
It wasn't her, it was him.
Oh, very well.
The first baronet did actually look exactly like that.
Jesus!
Yeah.
There's been some genetic degradation up in here, I
Oh
tell you.
dear. All noble families are inbred. I suppose it's not a
Well,
surprise.
it's not his family anymore, so...
That's true. You can mingle outside the ring.
That's the trouble, you see. Baronetcy isn't transferred along lineage, unlike lordship. So only the person holding the position.
Oh.
Why does she want to?
I think she always wanted. Frankly, she deserves it. Not just because of the hardship, but honestly, she's rather more what my ancestors had in mind.
Ruthless killer.
Deadly.
kind of, in a weird way.
Yes, I'm very scared of her. Let's leave.
Yes, but you're very scared of me as well, so we'll go with that. Let's have a sleep.
Can I face plant my bed
If you're
yet?
missing out on titles, I think
Can I
as a
face
lord
plant
I
the
can
bed?
make you a knight if you want to be sir.
yes.
Can I face plant the bed?
Yes.
Sal.
I thought you said
has
replace part
has
of
a
the bed.
lovely
It's like,
ring
what?
to it.
Tal has a bed. Tal has a bath. She gets the cultists to make her
I said
one.
I want to say what I would have stopped laughing.
It will be on deck
I don't
because
need
that's
your
where the
pity
that's where the heat will be.
Does she care? No, she doesn't.
You could force them to rig you up some curtains.
Yeah. I have them stand back, like, with their backs facing, with the curtains like this, holding behind them.
One of them tries to peek, and this
It's a
hand,
dagger in the eye.
this little hand just grabs him and turns his head back, goes off, and just goes.
I'm having a bath on the deck of a ship with the curtains held by cultists.
If you want, I can do a layman's tiny hut and make it opaque.
Except you had to be inside of it.
That's true. But I will be asleep.
Just blindfold him.
God, blindness deafness on myself. If I had a spell slot. Yeah,
I
I'm
take
gonna
that's my
sleep.
long rest, basically.
Yeah, you guys can all have your long rest.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then when you all wake up, the castle is nowhere to be seen.
Do I get the things that we talked about? I get them.
Fucking families, eh?
Do I get the things we didn't talk about after this game?
No.
Do I not get the things we did talk about?
Shut up. Mike, I believe that your dwarven belt,
Yes.
your belt of dwarven kind, gives you the ability to grow a beard if you're able to.
No.
Let's see.
Ugh, not
Well,
today.
you don't even have an overnight stubble growth. It's just burn scars.
Does he look genuinely sad and dejected every time we see him?
Sometimes I'll do the fun.
Tal walks up to him, and you just look like a sad puppy, and you use the Greater Restoration charge on his face.
The burn scars do heal. And there's a little bit of fuzz.
I was saving that. I hope you know.
You got like puberty
Just
peach
saving it
fuzz.
For this very
For
moment.
burns.
This exact occasion, yes, we all were.
No, I'm not going to. No. I was not saving it for this. I just want you to know and appreciate what I've given you.
Greatly appreciate.
Now, don't be turned to stone or anything else stupid.
He does also have it himself. He could have done it on himself.
He could have done it himself, but Bal's not smart enough to think about that.
Think about what? I don't know what I have.
There's my point.
Yeah.
It's proven.
The greater restoration charm that you've got, or the lesser restoration charm, one of the uses of it is to repair damaged tissue.
Yeah, but it's a big use. I think
I
it's
need to
4
step out
charges.
and
Of course.
Well, according to my
Everything
notes, we get
Okay.
3 charges. Effectively, it says 6 charges, but everything costs 2. According.
Oh. No, because Greater Restoration must be more.
Greater restoration,
It's 4 charges, isn't it?
I've got 6 charges, and it's 2 for a lesser and 2 for a greater.
that's not right.
Yeah. I think it's 4 and 2.
I don't seem to have that written down.
So that's from the Great Worm
Something like that.
Cavern.
Can I have my character sheet? It might be on there. There's a chance that I haven't transferred everything across.
Any
Which-
chance I could have the Wi-Fi to my phone?
Yeah. 2 for lesser, 4 for greater. Charm of Restoration, 6 charges. I burned a bunch.
Rich.
Oh yeah, Charm of Restoration.
Yeah.
Right there.
Tal just thought of it, and she was just like,
So do we have one of those each?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have 6 charges on that, and costs 2 for a lesser, 4 for a greater.
The charm is purely magical for that.
Purely magical. Try not to step into an anti-magic field.
just gone.
I can't seem to find it. Does it not exist in the thing?
Don't think
No.
it does exist in
You
the
just
thing.
have to add it as like a note.
have to create it or something.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah, there was a huge fight downstairs. So you know, there's the loud, angry shit at FIFA Sun.
Sure. No.
Yeah, so there's a kid downstairs who just screams at his place. We're worried he's a bit violent.
Yeah.
And then he and we think an ex or something, and then dad of the family across the corridor for us went down, and there was a huge.
Actual physical fight.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh wow.
She's fine though. She locks the doors, and I think the police might be. But
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
She.
She says she's happy everyone's alive.
I'm happy she's alive.
Yes, as am I.
If you have to go, then I will understand.
It's
but-
chill. She's fine.
Right, yes, so the airship is hanging in the sky above Beerun as well.
Which is...
Back to reality here, chaps.
Yes. How are we killing these guys?
With
With my axe.
extreme prejudice.
Oh. Are we venting then?
I'm just twitchy.
Well, we did technically lose that fight.
That's true. We should
that
have a
makes
win.
me twitchy.
We got, something to prove, I feel.
What does the landscape look around Biran as well? From between mounds.
Frost-covered trees.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. We're up. Are we still around?
Quite north. Well, you got the map in front of you there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where that is in relation. That's Mirabar, so we're on a sort of plane with Mirabar somewhere over there.
Yes, you're still just south of the spine of the world,
Yeah, sure.
but still to the west of the high ice and the top end of the Anarok Desert.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So we're above it, right? How high
Yep.
up are we?
How high do you want to be? You're high enough up that...
High enough that I don't want people shooting at me.
You're pretty high up. You can choose... Well, yeah, they've just basically kept it in a holding pattern, kept you in the clouds,
Right.
until you guys told them what to do.
Can I assume the castle is
The castle is no longer in sight. You are no longer attuned to it.
You're attuned to a castle.
for a moment?
No, that's awesome bragging rights right
I
there.
would say so. Right. Let's do some scouting, and I will Arcane Eye and send it down.
Does it hover, or do you just throw it overboard and it falls?
It hovers. It's invisible as well, so I don't even know what it looks like. So,
Sure.
okay.
So
So
if you look on-
it's just like a little like. Oh, okay. It's
Does
a
it look on
hole.
the right? Yes, it's a hole.
And like Tal said, there's a hole. There's a hole. What the hell is that?
You know
Are
that?
they
You know
digging
that?
for something?
You know that bit where you almost died?
Yeah.
I was rolling. If you landed in the woods, land in the hole. If you'd landed in the woods, then you would be dead because you would have been eaten by a group. I mean, tiger or something.
Yeah.
Landing in the middle, there was,
Some chance.
some chance, and then things
Right.
happened.
Yeah, things happened. Right. So what do I see in this hole? So I see the Sunken Grove, which looks like some trees or stalactites. Looks like a rope that leads down, some totem poles.
So there's beer run as well. Yep, there we go.
Is there a nice box test for you to... Probably not.
Not specifically,
No.
however. Rests in the heart of the Drawood, Druar. Not a mound per se, but an ice-cold cavern whose ceiling is partially open to the sky.
Mm.
Lots of history, which you won't get just from looking.
Yep.
Small stand of pine trees called the Sunken Grove grows in the middle of the cavern.
Okay, they are trees. Okay.
Outside the perimeter of the grove, the cavern is hooded by a ceiling lined with stalactites and pierced with tree roots. The floor on the outside of the Sunken Grove beneath the ceiling is dotted with stalagmites. Distance from the top of the pit to the cavern floor is 250 feet. The Uthgar barbarians have tied a long, knotted rope to a tree stump and left it dangling. Barbarians use this rope and others like it to climb into and out of Biron as well. You can climb the rope yourselves.
Yeah, it looks like we're climbable.
In the northeast corner, surrounding a campfire, are 3 crude tents, which have some inhabitants. Barbarians. There is an altar in the centre. Actually, no.
It's at one end of it.
Yeah. There is an altar, blood-spattered stone block, 9 feet long by 6 feet wide by 3 feet tall. Looks like it weighs several tons.
Yep. No giant artifact. Don't find it.
Okay, and in terms of things that you can see,
We can look over the edge.
6 tribal warriors
Yep.
are huddled around the campfire in the northeast corner. You can draw directly on the map if you want.
They're over by the tents, right?
By the campfire
Which is the data.
in the northeast corner
Yeah. Those.
and are visible in the firelight.
Okay.
You get the feeling that there might be some more asleep in their tents.
Yep.
There is one who looks like some kind of shaman asleep under a blanket of snow in the Sunken Grove itself.
In
Like
the
a
Sunken
corpse
Grove
you're
itself.
describing to us. They buried a corpse in the snow.
Yeah. The arcane eye will go like real close to the whatever that's in the center. Like,
It's alive but asleep.
sleeping in snow.
But covered in snow. What, like an igloo type
Black
thing?
Panther, where they bury him in snow and when they're giving him the heart-shaped herb.
Sure. And in the western corner of the room, on a rocky shore next to the spring, the shore is strewn with humanoid and animal bones, and a manticore. You've thrown that one of those at me.
Yes. I thought it sounded familiar.
Where are you now? Are you gone forever? Oh, no, there you are.
Well,
What can you see?
northeast corner, lots of barbarians, about 6 of them, probably some more in the tents. Northwest corner, very bad thing with a face and teeth and a
Bad thing.
Uh,
As opposed to a bad thing without a face.
well, it has a
Why
lot of
mention
face.
specifically the face?
There's a lot of teeth, and because that
Oh, it's with a face. Why didn't you say?
it has a face and spines and wings.
Oh, wing.
It is winged.
Wing.
10 on a nature check. Would I know what?
A 10?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that was not what it is either.
Everyone who's not Tal has disadvantage because it's only being described.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Still a 17.
4 then. Sorry.
Things with the wings and a face and claws.
Dragon.
Pressing.
No. Actually, it might be a dwarf wearing a backpack that looks like wings, and it's just let its nails grow really long.
What up, fuckers?
There's a dwarf down there. If we get down to him, I'm sure he'll be of help.
Bigger than a dwarf.
Algernon Manticore.
I believe it's a mantic. Well, it's a leonine creature with a
Whoa. The word before you know what?
feline.
Talk to him like you were talking to a child.
Well, it's a mammalian creature.
A much
Big-
younger child.
Big cat, person face, spiky tail, flappy.
We kill it.
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
Maybe. Probably.
That was quite informative.
Thank you.
I have this intense hatred of it for some reason. I don't know why.
Wipe the...
Okay, so we actually had to do a retake of Tal's Tal's side story because I did make an incorrect ruling, has to be said. But following that incorrect ruling, Tal did actually die. Took a swan dive off the tower.
I survived the fall. I survived the fall.
You were on 0 hit points, but you weren't dead outright.
Yep. I have 66 HP.
And then got eaten by a manticore.
66?
Yeah.
How?
That amulet is a parapet of
An amulet of health.
it's an amulet of health.
Oh.
It sets my
AC to 19.
This is my Constitution 19, so I have a whole crap ton of health now.
It does extra things too.
Shit.
It does extra things too.
Damn,
Yes.
son.
Can't actually
Take it off.
Why?
Yeah.
But would you want to?
Why can't you take it off? Is it fused?
Martini?
Curse?
Dunk.
Thank
This
you.
doesn't seem like a curse to me.
Well, no, it's
The martini tastes like it's shaken, not stirred.
difference.
You can suddenly tell the difference.
Damn it! I didn't want to know the difference. Where did you get the glass from?
You don't know.
Does that glass look a little dirty to anyone else?
No,
Clean.
it's sparkling clean.
Different
Sal is
circles.
a classy lady. So a murderer, but that's beside the point. Well, there's a lot of bad things down there, but I didn't see the artifact.
Do we think it might be in the tent?
Maybe, but they would be small.
Didn't you say?
Well,
Didn't you say there was a giant altar?
Yes, that's where it looks like they sacrifice people to some dark god.
the altar wasn't. It couldn't be the artifact itself, like a.
Yeah, maybe it's
Hammerhead?
a stretcher
An
for
anvil?
for a giant child.
What shape
Does it
was
look
the.
Like, I'd send the arcane eyes like, I'm okay,
like a
fine,
stool
sure.
or something?
Oh, sure, why not? And like right to the altar.
Because
Okay, stone block, 9 foot long, 6 feet wide, 3 feet tall, weighs several tons.
it's
Is
a,
it inside?
it's a
Can I
stretcher
please
for a giant.
have a perception check, please?
From all of us? Or?
Just tell.
Just tell someone the only one who can see it. 20, Eldritch.
Okay, 20 is enough, barely.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
You get the feeling that there might be something in the ground beneath the altar.
So the altar's been placed above something that's been buried.
Possibly.
Or the altar, it is a hammer.
Oh, and the thing goes straight down.
Yeah.
To clarify, the sleeping figure getting covered in snow is not. That's a third.
No,
a
no.
third entity.
Manticore
The
here.
barbarians, Manticore, and snow.
Said it's
Yes.
not shamanic, the person.
Something that enjoys sleeping in snow.
Yeah, something
Or has
invisible.
been forced to
Communing
sleep
with
in snow.
nature, maybe.
Perhaps a druid of some kind.
Yeah, but what's the temperature?
Cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we split up and look for clues? And by look for clues, I mean murder different things.
We should probably all murder the same things at the same time.
What-
Are we
yeah.
halo jumping down?
Are they all in the hole?
We can
Or are some in the hole and some not in the
They're
hole?
all in the hole, but they're all in like... So, the thing is that...
Are they asleep?
So this person is in the middle, asleep as far as we can. There's 6 people here that are just kind of like wandering about. And there's the manticore over... Is it in the water?
No, it is on the other side of the water.
Over here.
Is the manticore?
Doesn't look... Probably not. Probably looks angry as shit.
It's crunching some bones.
Yeah.
So there is 3 sets of aggressors: the barbarians in the tents, the chappie in the snow, and the manticore.
Yep.
What's the range?
Can I have
of
a
people?
nature check from everybody, please?
Sure.
Except Bal.
17.
Oh, except me, but I rolled a 2.
18.
Bless you. Bless you.
I have -2 to my nature check.
18 for me.
Okay, manticores are intelligent, but they're not, massively intelligent.
Right.
And they are motivated primarily by greed and hunger.
Right, okay.
And you think that, possibly they...
Probably.
Probably.
Can you have like a 10 or something? What's your intelligence?
6.
Holy.
Fuck, that's low.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a lot smarter than you are. Your intelligence is 6.
By the
God,
way-
it was that low.
Damn, son.
This is something that I noticed on this tour. These squares?
50 feet.
Yeah, this is humongous.
How deep is it?
250 feet.
Where's the... Oh, so the altar's up there.
What are the range of people's spells?
60, 90...
Bear in mind
somewhere
that
around there.
you see the
120,
centre bit where it's a
150.
different colour?
Yeah,
That's all you can see from above.
yeah. Tao can see, in because she
Yeah.
can...
Well, we could halo jump, as you say, into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then head straight for the altar and sort of defend from there as things come towards us. Because the shape
that
of the
on high
cavern
ground?
would sort of
Is that up?
funnel
Yeah, that's up.
towards.
What kind of attacks does the manticore have? It's the thing I'm
It
most...
flings spiky things and bites
I
you.
don't
But it
like
can fly.
that.
It can
And
fly
it can
towards us,
fly
right?
and fling barbs at us.
Yes, that is correct.
So surely our objective should be to hit the mantics on the ground.
Why don't we hide?
Or...
Oh, from long range?
What's all the barbarians just think
Visible.
it's having an aneurysm?
Yeah.
Is it,
Give it a bash, yes, why not?
Is it chained up? Is it a wild animal?
I don't think
It is not
there's
chained.
no chains on it, darling.
It's not how is it not killing the barbarian?
Maybe it's allied with them.
Maybe they're feeding it.
Prisoners or such.
The manticore can ally with.
Presumably.
Like a
I can maybe
Nice.
take out 4 of them, maybe
trade
3.
war.
I can take out probably all the barbarians at once, judging by their current form.
How heavy does the altar look?
Couple of tons.
How big is Damon's tiny hut?
It takes a minute to cast.
Get you there. Where do we need to get you?
Liam's tiny hut, I believe, is 15 feet
How would we move the altar
radius.
even if we did? Let's think if we can get this thing without even.
Attach a winch to it or something?
Big-
Drag
we'd
it
have-
up with the airship.
We'd have to run
Oh.
rope. We can't. It's got to go. along
Is the
there.
altar like a table or is it a block?
It's a big stone block.
The only
So
problem
we
with
couldn't even run a cable underneath it.
the only problem with
Terrible.
grabbing it with the airship is then the manticore chases after our asses. Unless we clip its wings a bit.
I take out my fresh fire elemental.
Jesus. Jesus. Titty fucking Christ.
Please do, because that will just be havoc and we'll just wait.
He doesn't have one.
Okay, thank. No, that's kind of sad in a way.
Yeah, it
this
is,
a
'cause that would
perfect
be-
opportunity.
That would be a brilliant use of it. But
Because there's no way you can do anything about it. It's just like
What's
it's
that?
gonna
Sorry,
go
the-
kick the shit out of them.
He doesn't have one.
Oh.
But it's a shame because that's a perfect use for it. Just whoop.
Right.
Just stand and wait for it to disperse after it's
If you want,
burned
if you want to do the
everything.
vertical fastball special, I can pop you in an orb and drop you down, immune to all damage.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, we should do that, and then I can shoot. Me and Sam can shoot from over here.
I mean,
Can we?
I can shoot
If it's
600 feet.
250.
I can shoot
Damn.
600 feet.
Oh.
what's the cast range on
I,
Liam's tiny
I
hut?
can't shoot that far.
To
Oh,
round
cool.
yourself.
300.
Oh, you have to be in
There
the
you go.
space that the hut's going to cover.
Okay.
And I can't leave.
So I can
the
shoot the
No.
figure in the bottom. I can't really shoot anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to think of a way that
We
you
chuck
could
him
cast
down.
the hut that would then trap the creature, so that we can then kill it without the others intervening.
I can cast the same Otterluke's Resilience Sphere, the orc spell.
yes. On
I
it.
could cast that on the manticore, but it would be able to resist. Have a chance to resist them.
Why
So
don't
I
we-
could trap it in the orc.
So if we all halo jump and run as fast as we can to our respective targets, you take with the Manicore,
I take the manticore.
and I try to charm every person I can.
I'll back you up with that.
For me?
Sam run like hell. And start
Where are
shooting
you
anything I
going?
miss.
I mean, I'm happy to see. Yeah, what?
If I miss,
If you have Tal's back, in the event the
Unless I
charming
am down
doesn't
there,
work-
the only thing I can really hit is this whatever the sticky figure
I'm going
is.
to try to charm
But-
him.
So it doesn't sound like unless I'm down there, I don't really do much.
Well, if you go down with Tao,
You okay?
Yeah, hallucination.
Oh dear.
That was unpleasant. Yeah. Carry on.
okay,
Do ignore me.
let's just. Sorry, I always imagine it as Final Space with Gary's cookie, where he just sort of imagines that. I imagine it's probably continuous.
Schizophrenia is not similar to that, I'm
No.
going to be honest.
No, I appreciate that. If you go in with Tao, so that in the event that if her charming fails, you've got her back. Because otherwise Tao's going to be stood there with 7 potential hostiles, because we don't know what the mystery. All we know is it.
Well,
Yes.
what we could do is we could all go down to the.
Well, we're all going to
we
have
could
to
we could
halo
all
jump
we
down
could all
together.
go down to the person in the middle, the chap you were going to attempt to charm. You charm him or her, them,
Doable.
and then he can help us against the others
Yes.
and the manticore that comes towards them. And I can just throw a ball at the manticore.
That works.
Do we have any?
We're going to jump off the ship.
Do
And he's going to
manticores-
cast Feather
Do
Fall.
manticores
I
like
hope.
food?
Yes, mostly food that screams.
Well, barbarians.
Could we attempt to convince the manticore to work for us?
Probably not. It's probably if it's not eating them, it probably has a long-standing agreement. I mean,
That's
you said
fine,
there were
yeah.
bones,
Mm.
a lot of them, so it's probably a long-standing arrangement.
Shall we commence murdering?
Why not? Cheerio! Oh! Go like a diver off the sides of the ship.
We have
backwards.
to have Feather. He has to have Feather Fall, so we have to go now.
You okay? Yeah. Once everyone's in the air, I'll wait for us to get, let's say, just below the lip of the hole,
Okay.
and then cast Featherfall.
As we jump, I whistle, and then alongside us comes a tiny metal dragon.
Ooh. New thing.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Have you got Julian back?
That's a question I need to ask Ryan about.
As part of your long rest, I will allow you to have got Julian back.
Well, that's a question.
If you
If I sever the bond with Julian, can I leave him with Rose and summon a new one?
Do you want to leave a spy?
No, I was going to leave the friend.
Oh.
She was rather fond of him.
pass that to Rick.
That's super cool.
Probably too big, but
No worries if not. It was just,
I mean,
just a thought.
I've also got this. Can maybe paint this one in metal.
Oh yeah, it looks very similar.
Ah.
Wait a minute. Oh God.
Well, that's one might not breathe horrible acid.
Can we get back to you on that?
Yeah, yeah. If rules are written, I definitely can't. Just for story reasons. If I do get another one, it will be called Pietro. But yeah, Julian for now.
Okay. Well,
Whatever this owl is.
Owly.
We're owling.
Yeah. So click
So, yeah.
feather fall. Julian just below the lip of the.
And I will.
And then we begin to go down 60 feet around.
I will ready an action as soon as I am in range of charmed person to charm the person in the middle.
Okay. What
It's that-
saving throw is that?
So wisdom saving throw. The DC is 16 at disadvantage. Not currently hostile to me.
I rolled the same number twice.
Yeah.
And we're
He
not
has
hostile,
failed.
we're just
Cool.
hurtling towards him.
They are charmed to me. So we land in the snow.
Good button.
Fuck. Do you have tongues?
Yes.
Why do you need tongue?
Oh, you can speak common. That's
Yes.
good.
And
Thank you.
bothy.
Yes, I can't speak the other language.
Ah. Well, I could teach you sometime, maybe.
That would be lovely. Thank you. You're, I believe, you're quite charming.
You're pretty charming yourself.
Thank you. That's funny. You should mention that. Do you have an artifact here that maybe have belonged to a giant potentially? Kind of like we're in the middle of these trees. I imagine we're quite hidden, actually. And coming down at 60 feet a second.
Unless someone was 10 feet a second, because 60 feet.
Oh
around.
yeah.
Unless someone was looking specifically at that point, we would only have been coming down through the hole for 18 seconds.
That's pretty quick.
That's pretty quick.
Also, the bit that you're on is actually quite raised. as
Yeah,
well.
and
So not a
the
great
and
vantage
the
point
trees
of
would
the
have
trees,
been
yeah.
up further as well. Oh, you son of a fuck! Sorry.
It's okay. Right, yes. So they. Oh no, it's not raised. It's the altar is raised, but if you look, you can see through the altar there are trees. So the trees are at ground level.
Yeah, the trees are at ground level. We're just hidden by the trees now.
Yes. Okay. Well, they rolled poorly on their perception.
Yeah.
I mean, even I was going to give them disadvantage, but I didn't really need to because they were so bad the first time.
Fair enough.
I was going to give them disadvantage because dark, light.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh, so what can I do for you?
Well, we're looking for a giant artifact.
Ah, yes, of course. You asked that question already, didn't you? Sorry, I'm
It's
quite
alright.
forgetful in my old age.
It's all right. What are you doing here? Well, besides the giant artifact. I mean,
Well, I'm just attempting to reconnect with nature.
right. Well, it's quite nice. Look towards the altar that's covered in blood.
Sometimes nature's quite bloodthirsty.
I'd imagine it would be.
Ready.
Right. Yes, giant artifact.
Not 100% sure. Ha!
Very eloquent for a barbarian.
You've made him a lot more eloquent by charming him.
You went to finishing school in one of the sort of more eloquent barbarian camps.
Well, unfortunately, he rolled a 1.
So he doesn't know what it is.
I have absolutely no idea.
No. All I know is that this area is sacred to.
Ah, nice. Do your tribe do the regular pillaging and killing of various, local populaces and things of that nature?
Oh yes,
Ah, yes, good.
as much as possible, really.
How
May I
disappointing.
ask our new friend a question?
You may, of course.
Sir, could I inquire, that Manticore, magnificent creature, are you allied with it? Do you...
Loosely, yes.
So-
It's a tenuous alliance, but we've agreed to keep to different sides of the cavern,
Fascinating.
and then if we get into any fights, then
Jolly good, jolly good.
we've got to be very careful that if we do get into any fights, we can't be with any super capable individuals, because then there's every chance the Manticore will just wade in on their side and eat all of us.
Perish the thought.
Oh, indeed.
The thought.
What
Indeed.
a funny joke. How hardy does this person look? Is this like a stabby in the back and die instantly hardy individual, or is this like I'm gonna need more than one to take him down?
How much damage do you do on a single strike?
On a single strike?
Or what, from a single round of attacks? A single sneak, a single unexpected backstab
He did already.
round.
Let's see.
It makes you feel better. Miri would have no problem dispatching them.
46 plus 2d10 plus
Yeah.
1d8. Yeah, plus 4.
Possible.
It's possible, but it's on the outer edges. So it's like I look at him.
I'm not
look him up
mathsing
and down.
very well today.
I look him up and down and go, spider venom.
I was going to be spider venom, old girl.
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Right.
Very well, old bean.
Yes. You're.
I'm just going to step. So he is.
Currently,
Is he
sat
still
down.
laid down the snow? Sat down the snow.
He's sat down in the snow.
Okay, I'm just going to pop behind a tree.
Oh, your friend must have gone to relieve himself.
Yes.
That's the tree that we all do our business on.
I see. As you do. Why do you? Never mind. I'm not going to ask that. Stupid.
Cast attack magic where he can't see me.
Your friends. How many of them are there? The ones over there. The in the tents.
Oh, there are 9 of them total,
9 of them. That's not that many.
including them around the fire. I'm not sure how many are awake at the moment.
6.
Oh,
I just happen to know that. What do you want me to do?
Well,
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the conscience.
I'm going to come back around the corner and just sort of.
I've outsourced it.
what's your range of detect magic?
30 feet.
External
30
conscience.
feet. Okay.
Don't have one. Need one. There you go. There you
If
go.
we can get the artifact without disturbing them, then that would be.
The guy that you're talking to
pillage
has a
land.
little sacred bond of faint, non-specific.
They pillage. They
Probably
do
his main
pillaging.
focus.
Was it? How do they get that? How would they get out of here?
There's a rope.
right.
Just take the rope away.
It doesn't solve the flying manticore then.
No, but it does mean that they'll also.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could sling a rope up eventually.
I don't know if that's better.
Up
I
to
feel like
250.
I
That
feel
seems worse.
I feel like you're a bad conscience. Or a lazy one. I'm not sure which.
Julie Cricket hit note!
Something with
It's fucking Emperor's New Groove. Where the devil speaks name, it's like, yeah, I'm with that guy.
First of all, I can do this. Handstand. What is it? No, he's got a point.
Right.
I need to watch that again. Amazing.
So I think I could get there without getting caught, for sure. But
So
I
you having this
can't-
conversation in front of the guy?
No, I'm just that's like an out of character thing. It's like, so I go.
Do you, I presume a fellow of your stature and of your grandeur is a leader among your people?
I am one of the tribe shaman, spiritual leader.
Spiritual leader. Is
Do you
there,
require any guidance? Counselling, maybe?
Possibly. Is there a military leader, just out of interest?
Oh, we do have one, but he's often out on raids or at the moment. We don't typically.
Fascinating. I'm very interested to learn about your culture.
While they're having this conversation, I fuck off.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a distraction.
I take Bao with me.
So, please tell me more.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Just double check something real.
Greg.
My name is Blackmane.
Blackmane. My name's Algernon. Just Algernon. And
I'm so glad I took away.
Yeah, I offered it, so I can't really blame you.
I'm Lord Sam, by the way.
and
That's a lot of salt in that wound.
so your position. What does that involve?
I am one of the spiritual leaders of our tribe.
Oh, so would you communicate directly with Uthgard or his emissaries?
Well, Uthgard's an ancestors. We communicate more with the spirits in general.
I see.
They're what power our magics.
What role would it be to just bullshit him to give these guys time to sneak off and keep his attention on me? Perform?
I'm tempted to say persuasion.
Every charisma skill is a 1. I'm going to give you that.
I also cast Pass Without Me and Bao.
3.
Nice. I'm going to say that you have advantage thanks to the charm
trying
spell.
to get this stupid altar.
Better 8.
Okay, now
Bao stealth is 29. My stealth is 33.
Amateur numbers.
well, thanks to Algernon's piss poor conversational abilities,
Everyone's
he will not be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
However,
You can't really roll 29.
he did not roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even notice you've gone because he's having such an enthralling conversation.
Right.
It's probably quite one-sided at this point. Algernon contribution's going,
You get the idea that they don't have a centralised government or anything like that.
I don't care.
They typically off out roaming, and there's a small contingent left here to guard it. They share this place with another tribe, and they take
They share it with another tribe.
Yes, they take it in turns.
Yeah.
To,
Well, when I say I don't care, Joe is deeply interested in the law. Algernon, the shutters have come down.
Oh. I wonder what Sam is doing in
you
this
find out that he's
situation.
sharing with the. They share this mound
Trying not
with
to
the red
cause trouble.
the red tiger tribe.
Which ones are these?
These are the black lion.
Black Lion, Red
Black
Tiger.
lion and red tiger.
Black
both-
Lion, Red Tiger. Black Lion, Red Tiger.
Exactly.
So much easier, right? I wasn't colourblind.
Right. So we make our way to the altar.
Okay. Which one are we looking at? Okay, so they take turns putting the spirit mound. Each tribe has erected its own totem pole near the altar. So as you get close to the altar, there are 2 totem poles. One is a black, a totem pole covered in dried pitch with a lion's skull atop it, and then another pole is stained with blood and has a tiger skull on top of it.
Right.
So black lion, red tiger.
Yep.
Pitch and blood.
The altar itself.
And the altar itself,
I
as I said, same description as before, blood spattered stone block,
Yep.
9 feet long by 6 feet wide by 3 feet tall.
But there's something buried underneath it.
There is something underneath it as far as you...
I know you have a shovel, don't
I do.
That's why I brought you.
Here now seems a bad time for an archery.
No. We need to dig.
Oh, the alternative use.
So
for
fire
that.
many spades into the ground. Eventually erosion will...
I dig stealthily.
I need an athletics check from you, please.
Pretty quite good.
Holy crap, that's an 18.
24.
I was going to say with advantage because you're using a shovel.
24.
Still not good enough.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
This thing
Your
big and heavy.
athletics check?
Oh, it's just
trained?
to dig it out as opposed
Yeah, so
to...
16
Okay,
plus 5
so
is 21.
You get down.
Oh.
3.
I will say, you're digging down,
Yeah.
and then you find beneath the altar is a rough hewn niche. And it looks like there are bones in there.
In fairness, I didn't know it was a grave at the time.
Perception, please.
Sam can never know about this.
Perception, you say?
Yes.
12.
18.
Okay, yeah, it's just bones in there. Lots and lots of bones. Look like maybe a half ogre? Something else in there.
Big old bones.
What is the something else?
It looks kind of like a bone. The eye,
The hand.
the hand. And it's big. It weighs 250 pounds.
Holy shit.
Mage-Hand ain't moving that.
No.
You just see it go.
Can it sweep the see what it is?
Yes, it moves things out of the way so you can see that it is a fossilized horn made from the tusk of a mammoth.
That sounds like
And engraved with images of giants battling dragons.
that'll do.
Yeah,
I
that'll
said 250 pounds.
Cracked horn weighs 250 pounds, has lost its magical powers,
What is
but
my...
still worth 750 gold regardless.
I need to look up dimension door to find out how many pounds I can carry.
Good point.
Because there's like a limit. You can bring a load as long as the weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. Okay, I can't carry a lot. Go to
What's
them.
Bal's carry limit?
But because I could bring
If you have Bal
Bal-
carry it and you bring Bal.
yeah, Bal's carrying limit must be way over 250 pounds.
So it's 15 times 20.
300.
There you go. So yeah, Bal can carry it and I can teleport us. And that means we can all get out.
I
and not have
can
it
lift.
possible.
I can lift a weight either twice my carrying capacity. Yeah, 30 times my strength. 30.
600.
So I
That's
can.
to lift. This specifically says to carry.
Yeah. So my carry is 300.
Yeah.
Yes.
My to be able to lift it up to begin with is 6.
Can the teleport is one way, and carrying this thing across this. Right.
What's the range on your dimensional?
500. I could get out, go straight up, and land on the surface because it's 250 feet down, so I can just go boop, and you appear in the forest.
Could we not go up and then signal the others through? Don't we have a sending star?
We have a sending stone.
We'd have to just wave at them.
I thought
Like,
You can all communicate telepathically thanks to the many-handed pouch that Sam has.
oh yes.
Or rather, you can all communicate with Sam telepathically.
So I tell Sam, found it. Can get it out, but it's going to be one way, and I can't come get you guys. You'll need to find your own way out if that's what we do.
Fantastic.
Or we can kill them all.
we could bring down the. We could go up and then bring down.
That's true.
As long as they can get out of the pit by the time we come down.
Didn't the ship have like a harpoon or something?
It does, yeah. Oh, we could shoot a rope down straight to you. I won't miss.
That's encouraging.
Yeah, they can't really shoot down though.
No.
So you'd have to angle the whole ship.
Which you cannot really do
Yeah,
without
it was like
cutting
with the
ropes.
balloon as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like we're desperate to do this thing, not we're basically okay.
You're dive bombing at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Hammer of Glory could do it because the Hammer of Glory can actually invert.
Right.
But you need seatbelts first.
So we go up.
I'm gonna pick this thing up. Is that a check or am I just strong enough to do that?
You're strong enough to do it. In order to get it out, I think I'll allow this. Yeah, you can reach in there, grab it. Well, no, so first of all, you just dig out a little bit more.
Yep.
Then you got all the bones in the way. But if you do this quick, you can smash through the bones, grab the horn, and then
Yeah, we do that.
Yes.
And we're above, and then we signal the airship down.
you guys,
Yes.
did you? Well, you're in the middle of the conversation, and then you get that message that they're going to do this thing. You've got maybe 5 minutes, not even that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes before you hear a large crashing sound. of a load of bones being smashed.
Oh. Did we know they are... did they tell us the plan they were going to smash through and... Tell you what, old chap, you should go and investigate that.
Good idea.
We look after your snow.
You going to be okay here on your own?
Yes, don't worry about us, please. Go attempt your own affairs.
Persuasion check, please. With advantage.
The advantage good, 19.
Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. Just don't go to there.
Sure.
And then he then he starts heading towards the altar, and the other barbarians, getting up from the campfire and from around the tents, and you just hear him go, "Ooga, and they all start charging towards the altar.
Hide behind the trees. Does it look like all of them have gone out of the tents? Stealth roll. Run over there and see if I can have a poke through the stuff before.
Okay.
Stealth. It was my dexterity. 22.
They ain't got shit all.
Fair enough. Just kind of a poke through.
The manticore probably does.
But I don't want to go near the manticore.
No.
And also, it's not investigating the noise.
Yeah.
The manticore is alert.
Okay.
And is staring over at the altar.
Yeah.
What's Sam done while Algernon was running over to...
If I cast... So I think Sam will probably... Because we have to get out of here.
Yep.
So I'll be looking at the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Would spider climb help me climb that any better than... It's a rope rather than a ladder?
It is a rope, but it's knotted, and it specifically says there is no check required to use the rope.
Oh, in that case, I'll cast invisibility.
Okay.
I was debating which spider climb or invisibility, so if I can just climb it without...
Okay. Roll stealth with advantage.
They still have disadvantage, see.
Yeah.
11.
11, you say?
Yeah!
It doesn't need the disadvantage. You get up fine.
Yep. That's all.
What does it look like the manticore's doing?
It is tail. Its wings stretching. It's alert.
Okay, cool. But it doesn't look like it's looking over anywhere particular direction, it's just looking...
It's
searching.
looking at the altar because there is commotion going on over there.
That is fine, I can see what spells I've got to get myself out of this.
You could have said back to us, we don't have a way out.
Sam has a way out!
That's true.
Well, we're bringing the airship down, so...
That's true.
That's
in a
kind of what I'm
controlled
relying
manner,
on,
I'm not
honestly.
Just like, plummet now!
I'm not just swinging my axe at the air.
Sorry, are you bringing the airship into the cavern?
No.
Right.
No. We're descending to a point where we can drop the rope ladder
If you can get...
at the top.
If you can get to the rope, I can cast invisibility on you.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh yes,
so
but you can't concentrate on more than one at a time.
Once I'm up,
Yes.
if you can get to the...
Using your artificial mind.
Yes.
Go for it then, yes. I'll come over to the rope. Once
Okay.
I see that Samuel... Well, I can't because I'm invisible.
Once you see yourself go invisible, just keep watching your hand.
Oh, that's
no one
a very bad idea right now.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
That's okay. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, so you are watching yourself.
Yeah.
Just and then
I can also just tell you when I've done it.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah, you tell me you've done it. Like,
I've been going
This is much
can I have
easier.
a stealth roll with advantage, please?
27. Plus my climb speed. Yeah.
The rope barely twitches. You barely touch it as you just rock it up.
Right, and we're waiting for the airship, and as you requested,
I detect casting.
yeah, the two of us, we're like, chink.
Fine.
You're the one who told us to do it.
You thought he then said it was a bad idea.
No, I just said it was cruel. I didn't say we shouldn't do it.
That
You
was-
safely get the
That
horn.
was not me. That was not me.
Lawful evil.
You safely get the horn onto the ship,
Cool.
and then you take off.
Yep.
Where to now?
The one stone? Was that another of the giant places?
You got the map.
Yeah, one
Tell us where to go.
So,
One stone.
should we mark off which ones we've done?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's actually a wise move.
So we've done Great Worm Cavern,
Yep.
we've done the Oran's Well, and we've done You Are Here. Tick.
Oh, jeez.
How long did it take us to get to Great Worm Cavern? Because it's about the same time
Well, we
between there and
started there, right?
Well, no, because there's a lot closer.
But I mean, like, we got from there to there and there to there. That's approximately.
They have a
right.
chart.
Yeah, I
think
think
it's got to show.
Ryan's got all.
Oh,
of
of course, yeah.
tells you like how far different things are.
Ryan, do you have any tinfoil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kitchen, drawers, third one down. I'll be disappointed that you're not now.
I won't judge. You couldn't make a hat.
Making a hat would be fun. See something to scrunch?
If you have tactile hallucinations, it's good to hold things that have interesting textures.
Okay.
Because
Conflicting signals.
if you are feeling something that isn't real, having something to compare it to helps.
Okay. Do you want to get a second one of those and you can have in each hand? Dual wield.
No, it's chill.
Alright.
Apologies, by the way.
So, it's
I'm sorry
okay.
if my cookie comment was offensive. So.
Which cookie comment?
Oh, okay. No, I was
Go
like,
for it.
from the final space when they get trapped.
I don't know, honestly.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I won't add more potential hallucinations because they don't end well. So.
The one that always makes me laugh is an XKCD where
What pillar?
sorry?
What pillar? Never mind.
No, it's like imagine a little rabbit called Bernard or something. He has the power to escape from your imagination and wander off into your mind. Oh, there he goes. Because I don't fucking do that.
Okay, so sorry, what was the question?
How far is it from Bear Run as well to One Stone?
Yes.
Bear Run as well to one stone, 60 miles.
How long will it take? Is a better question.
50 parsecs.
Wasn't there like a thing somewhere? Like how fast
8 miles an hour?
56, 7 hours, 7 hours and a half. 7.5 hours.
So 8 hours a second. We could take another long rest.
Yeah, you have another long rest.
Cool.
Cool. I don't want one spell slot back.
Can I?
And actually, more importantly, get hit dice back.
Can I use my class feature to do the crafting?
Sure.
I think I'm actually out
Get
of
there,
spell
we'll get
scribing
there
ingredients. So I can't do any more spells in spellbook because I've used literally all of them.
Ooh, you
Next
should.
one back,
I should
we'll
have tried to
We'll fight
get.
something.
We'll work extra.
no.
Get them here to work extra hard to create these spell scribing
We
for
did well.
you.
We did. We got
Just pouring
thing,
gold
I
out
didn't
comes
think
spell
we'd get
scribing
out of that
ingredients.
without a fight.
No, I
Not
didn't.
that much gold either.
I didn't think so either.
Because you spent more on spell scribing
Yes.
ingredients.
What I could do is set up like floodlights for the front of the ship with continual flame. So if I can set up like a sliding panel in front of the continual flame that just goes like a simple, like almost like a guillotine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try and do that so we can see in fog.
Okay.
Might as well. Cool. I've got the ruby dust, so.
I'm still 11 days of crafting the thing. I'm trying to be.
We just fly around in circles for a while.
Yeah, you get.
I did,
You're making
over
it out of
the
space,
over the
'cause I can
scribing
resist
time
you.
we've had,
That was the one component I was missing.
I used over the time we've had. I have spell scribed 1,700 gold's worth of spells.
Oof, a wizard's life.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so this is a little bit further south.
Yep. Ones.
Well, it's actually south and west, but you're still over. I mean, it's technically a different wood, but it's connected to the same wood as the last one.
Right.
North of Silver Moon.
Yes,
Yeah.
quite far north.
But on a par with Mirabar, so we are.
In the forest that is on the edge of the spine of the world.
We're about here.
Yeah.
One stone. Okay, it's on here.
Yeah.
There.
Actually, I think all the barbarian spirit mounds are on that map.
So they are. We come from there, came to here. Yeah, fair.
Something I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice immediately until you got the map.
That's fair.
Okay, so yes, airship gets over. Okay, grove of oak trees surrounded by the tall pines of the Moonwood, west of the Red Run River. Red Run. The sky. On the lower tier, cairns cover the buried remains of the tribe's honoured dead. Upper tier is shaped like a sky pony, a Pegasus. Though the form of this feature is readily apparent only from air.
We're like, oh,
Handy.
that's the sky pony.
Around 15 foot diameter boulder planted firmly in the ground in the northeast part represents the eye of the sky pony.
Around 15-foot boulder, you say?
A round boulder of 15 foot in diameter.
Boulder.
I mean, giants throw rock like that.
They do.
Would a giant be able to pick up a 15-foot boulder?
Oh yes.
Does it look like it's covering
Well, it's difficult to tell from where you are.
So far.
I'm just describing.
what we can see? Yeah.
Is every encounter just going to be us Halo dropping in, grabbing the thing?
And absconding with it as fast as we possibly can.
I
suppose
we renamed the party to the 101st Airborne.
We're doing well, though. I mean, like, honestly.
Yeah.
It is a legitimate tactic to do, and Joe, you did mention it'll be interesting to speed run Desecration,
Yes.
a bunch of altars.
It's speed running desecration of holy sites.
Right. Except this time I can't.
Like ISIS,
It's a crusade.
Except this time I can't teleport us out. I have to wait until dawn. It's once per day, at least.
Well, should we go in blasting for this one?
I think it would help. I think Bal's getting a bit stir crazy. I think he wants to murder something.
Well, I have catapult and also Luke's resilient sphere, so I can both do damage with you and move you to the enemy very.
Sounds good. Where
Get
do you
me in
want
there
to
and
go,
then we'll
Sam?
assess the situation. No, it's some kind of.
Do you want to just wait to see what happens with the hamster ball?
If he really wants to try, who am I?
I want to watch this. Let me get some popcorn.
Okay, we halo dropping then.
We're Halo for dropping him in. Yes. Sphere.
I'll go with. I need to be in range for catapult.
Okay.
Okay.
Aren't you the one? Are you the only one you can cast?
Is there
spells?
anyone down there?
Yes.
So the others will have to go. With
Wait. Before we start killing
Yeah.
people that aren't there, is there anyone down there?
Can I please have a perception roll?
Sure. I got a 3. It's not happening for me today.
11.
Okay, so it's deserted. It's deserted.
7.
It's deserted.
Come on, Sam.
20.
Hey!
It's deserted.
Oh,
Oh.
it is actually deserted.
Oh well, at least we can.
Of
poke
course
around
it is.
this
You
one.
didn't see anyone, and you rolled so high, as far as you're aware.
Yeah, that's like, I didn't see anyone, and Sam didn't. And none of us saw anyone.
It's only a first level spell for me to get us down there quickly, but it looks like we could just land.
May as well.
Oh yes, because then
But also,
can the harpoon not be aimed down at
Because
all?
it needs to be.
So, like,
it
if
needs
No,
to
it's
be-
basically
it needs to have
on
landed
the
to
deck of the
pick up the
ship,
thing that we're trying
Yeah,
to take
yeah.
with
and you
us.
can't really lift it up.
Yeah, I can't teleport.
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah, no, it was just if we'd landed, whether we could harpoon like to the ground. So as in,
Just like some poor shit comes out of a bush. It's like boom,
Oh,
goodbye.
I was thinking more about bringing the artifact on board, but yes, we could harpoon.
You wanted to harpoon the artifact and pull it up.
Like if we'd landed, like if we were to drag it, it could be harp. I'm doing Sea of Thieves, so that's what. Yeah.
We will put ourselves into the harpoon gun and
I
launch
feel like
ourselves
Sam
at the
should
target.
invent that. The harpoon gun with a sticky bit at the end, and then we just pull things to it. There we go.
The plunger gun.
The plunger.
Can gather artifacts and unblock
Wait a
toilets from
minute.
100
Didn't
meters
we
away.
get that sovereign glue or whatever it was?
Oh yes, but that would never come off. Ever.
So basically, you just make a big katamari of giant relics.
There we go.
And God help
You know?
if someone gets in the way of that, they'll be permanently stuck
At the end of the
there.
harpoon, if you want to keep the giant relic for.
Well, technically, he never said they had to be in the same. They didn't have to be together. I mean, he wasn't very specific. He just said bring them to him.
Joe, you have missed the insinuation that Sam wants to, or rather Rich wants to get all the giant relics together using sovereign glue and make a big katamari out of them.
It's useful, I think.
What you should do, I've never played the game, I don't fully know the title, so I think this pun works. Get that enormous ball and tie it to a big tree trunk, and then give it to a giant who can wield it as like a bludgeoning weapon. It will be a Katamari Damacy. Does that pun work?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think rather than landing, if we bring ourselves down close enough to use the rope ladder, only given that our crew was quite recently held hostage, I don't
They're
know.
a bit jumpy.
Yes.
Fair enough. Sure.
But
Land.
we have to land them out to get the relic.
Where-
on board.
where
If
do
don't-
we-
If we don't have dimension door.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
teleport.
more once we've established.
Then it's actually.
Just
Oh,
'cause
I
we-
see. Okay.
just 'cause we can't
okay.
see
yeah,
anything.
No, that's fair.
Doesn't mean there isn't.
There are several
No.
people in this party that can cast invisibility. There's no
Well, I
reason.
mean, what they did with the horn was they actually threw down some ropes, got you to tie it up, and then heaved it up.
Yeah. So we'll have to
Oh,
do
I
that
thought we
as well.
dimension door back up.
No, you dimension door.
Onto the.
So
Into the
interestingly
trees.
enough, the shield was too heavy. The shield was twice what the other one was, which was too heavy to actually do that with. The horn was much lighter.
Yeah, horn's really light.
Comparison.
And hollow sometimes as well.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, in terms
You
of
didn't
like
have to
density
carry
of,
it.
of like metal and keratin.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
if we
saying you
just-
didn't have to carry the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I rarely do, it's why we have you.
Yeah. Carry things, you hit things.
You're an all-rounder.
Yeah. So we land. Where do we want to land?
Um,
Landish.
in this little bit here.
Okay. Over by that
And-
totem pole. Southwest corner.
Yeah, and then cross across, because that way we've got the river. Nothing can leap out on us unless it's flying sharks. A flying sharks.
I don't know.
Might as well be.
Only in tornadoes.
Okay, so we...
Or we set it down in the middle, but I...
Well, I mean, the airship won't actually be landing, just getting down low enough to lower the rope ladders and you guys to drop.
Can we see what the totem poles?
The totem pole.
We didn't really look at the ones in the previous.
Yeah.
We did. One had a tiger's skull and was covered in blood, and the other had a lion's skull and was covered in... And it was the black lion and the red tiger, or possibly the red lion.
These are unpainted totem poles, the tops of which are carved to look like Pegasus with spread wings.
So we're thinking this is probably the Pegasus tribe.
Or Sky Pony.
Sky. There we go then. Yes.
Sky Pony.
What?
The withered and mouldering corpses of trespassers are lashed to these poles as warnings to others.
You buried the lead here
Yeah.
a bit.
So did they. It's quite nice, actually. The Sky Pony and corpses.
That's lovely wood. Is that pine or spruce? I can't really see behind the flayed corpse.
Yes.
I think it might be red oak. No, it's just oak that's been turned red.
Alright.
It's red now.
Get close, land. Rope ladder.
Investigate.
Okay, where do you disembark? In the middle or on the edge?
On the edge by...
Next to the easternmost totem pole.
Okay, you land. The little things around are just burial mounds.
Cairns, yeah.
Cairns, there you go.
Let's not go rooting around it.
And you got the totem pole as previously described.
Yep.
And then the middle bit is raised.
Let's go up onto the pony then, shall we?
We're in a graveyard. I cast protection from good and evil.
I cast detect magic.
Okay.
That's the same detect magic.
I
The
just...
raising class.
I have a bad feeling.
So where do you head up from? You've got the two.
Can we... Oh, we got to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go from either of the two legs.
So we can't just climb up.
Oh, you can with an athletics check if you want to go straight up. That
I
way.
go up the ramp.
I'll take the most direct path. I'll
Now,
take the athletics check.
I'm not saying we shouldn't rob any graves, but we should only rob them on the way out.
Maybe. Conscience.
No!
19.
Good. There we go.
Athletics check.
Yeah, you get up quite handily.
I mean, you certainly
Ramp.
did rob a grave earlier on, right?
No.
Not intentionally.
No, we just more broke things in it.
Might have been a grave.
It's more of a desecration.
Do I see anything
Vandalism,
special
it's
now
like,
that I'm up actually physically on the pony?
Perception check, please.
I see nothing. It's a 3.
You don't notice.
The only thing I can
Which
think
would
of
equate
is
to an 8, which
the
I
eye,
assume.
so I guess I have.
Well, it's called one stone. So what's the biggest stone? I think it's that stone.
That over to the eye.
Detect magic's 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Right, well, you don't get to 30 feet before
Shit.
the ground starts to rumble.
Oh, I don't like that.
I cast
Rumbles louder!
Tense's floating disc and hobble 5 feet above the ground.
Okay. And then bursting out from the ground
Yep.
is a bullet.
Brilliant.
Oh,
What's
fuck.
What's a bless?
Mounted. I've got a half painted
Land
one.
shot.
Do you remember how? Do you remember? I said, yeah. Remember I said there's no flying sharks? No, there aren't. There are burrowing ones.
It's only part painted.
That's cool!
They're also big.
Ew. How many of these things?
Just the one,
Oh, cool.
and his rider.
Oh shit!
Damn. Where's he?
Pizza
unburying from?
delivery?
Now, what a pizza delivery service!
Initiative.
First, mounted on its back is a cultist. Not dragon,
Oh.
Black Earth.
Elemental evil. Oh.
Oh. What are they doing here?
I've heard of these people.
Oh yeah, the bullet. And then he sits up in the saddle, looks around at you. You shall not claim the one stone. We shall claim it in the name of Ogermok, the Prince of Elemental Earth. And there shall be no witnesses. And now we roll initiative.
Cool. 18. Tactical.
So that is wonderful. And Algernon got 18, did he? Tal?
9.
Bal?
7.
Julian's on a 5.
Sam?
7.
Which one of you wants to go first?
I will.
You say Julian was on 5.
He is.
Okay, so that's the initiative 20 count.
Yep.
Then Algernon, then the Bullet, Tal, then Bal, then Sal, then Jal,
And mystery.
and then the cultist on the back of the Bullet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cow.
Owl. Owl.
I'm going to cast Otlick's Resilient Sphere on the Billet.
And then the rider comes off.
Yeah, and also it can use its burrow speed.
Okay, is that a saving throw on my part?
It is. I believe it's Dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
That is a fail, mate. Yeah. A bubble appears around the Bullet, and yeah, it can only take one creature. It is enclosed for the duration up to a minute. What happens to the rider?
The rider gets thrown off,
Mine.
and now there is a
God damn it!
there is now a Bullet and a hamster ball.
There absolutely is.
Right.
It can use its action to roll the sphere up to half its speed, but it can only use walking speed. It can't burrow or fly.
Okay, well, in that case, it can move 20 feet around then.
Yep.
Now.
Yep.
Where did it unburrow from?
Centre.
So you came up.
Does
Yeah.
he get knocked prone as a result of falling off the boulette?
I'll have him roll a dexterity saving throw to see if he's knocked prone. He's knocked prone.
Cool.
You coming up that Roulette and then. I wish it acted like banishment. If you concentrate for the full minute, the sphere reigns forever. Go around the world making snow globes.
With corpses in them.
I suppose, yeah, they don't let anything out, do they?
I believe
Air gets through, but not water.
What about gas?
nothing. Not physical objects, energy, or spell effects. Though a creature in the sphere can breathe. Okay. fair.
Okay.
But, like, if it was a stinking cloud, it couldn't get in.
Yeah, just imagine.
No, that's the force cage, and you make it bars.
Yeah.
And then you cast Cloud Kill.
Full. Yeah.
Okay, so it's now the Bullet's turn.
It rolls towards us.
It rolls towards you.
50 feet. So it gets to there. Gets 40% of the way towards it.
Tal.
Can I get to the man on the floor? Because I walked up the thing while Bao was going up the other way.
That each square is 50 foot.
You're like
50 foot
60
away.
feet away.
Oh, well. He's on the ground. I think I'm just gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on him.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
What?
16 Wisdom.
That's a 17.
Oh, he succeeds.
He got
But
a
I'll
16
move.
and a natural 20.
I'll move 30 feet forward towards him. Val, who is probably a lot closer, though.
You're about 20 feet away from the billet.
Yes, Bowl's turn.
I will charge it.
Unless Tal wants to use a bonus action. Inspiration.
Oh, yes. No, I saved them.
Fair enough.
There's also there is one song and one song only that's appropriate for a bard to sing. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof.
So I can get to about there?
Yeah.
If I charge at full speed.
Cool. Sam.
You're saying is the man within 60 feet of us, the rider? How far away is he?
You could be within 60 feet if you got 30 feet of movement. If you're happy with me doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whilst this is going on, Mike, could you pass me the Maltesers? Thank you.
So what did you did get nothing?
Pattern, but it didn't work.
I'll get 30 feet closer, make the mind appear right next to him.
Intelligence save?
Yep.
Ha.
I can only imagine the information over
10.
is just filling his mind with every possible fact about sloths. Or something.
It's up to Sam what flavour or up to Rich what flavour Sam's information overload takes.
I think it varies depending on where the information mind has come from.
I think yours grew through an acorn, which is why just imagine it was like fucking Animal Planet.
He's got two.
I have.
He's got two and a temporary one.
Interesting. So,
25 psychic.
is that on the rider?
Yep. No.
He didn't like that.
The next attack roll against it before my next turn. Ooh. Speaking of which, the dragon's going to attack.
Ooh.
Eldritch 20 to hit.
Hits. He's wearing a stone breastplate.
That could be interesting.
That's weird.
Unfortunately, none of them are D4.
I believe the breastplate is actually ping is magical.
Oh.
My
4 force damage. Take that.
Not only did my detect magic end when I cast Tens of Floating Discs, also Tens of Floating Discs ended when I cast Otterlukes.
Right.
Seeing magic in the air, on the ground.
Yeah.
Now it's his turn.
Once it's
Julian's turn.
So Julian is going to fly
Fly
straight
away.
up.
Okay, that's his turn. He stands up.
He sees Bal in front of him.
It's okay to surrender, you know.
No. Witnesses. Wisdom save bow.
Is he casting a spell?
Yes.
No, he isn't. You are hilariously wrong, my friend.
Alright, he does not cast a spell.
I'm very glad
Oh.
you did that because I rolled a 2 on PlayStation.
Fuck off.
But Bow just seems so lonely. Looks like he wanted to be held.
I was also considering that spell for him, so...
Now it's Al's turn.
Ooh, I have 2 power surge. I'm going to use both of them as a magic missile, the dude. At second level.
Okay.
So...
How
yeah.
many dice are you rolling?
So second level, so 4d4.
Okay.
Plus...
He's dead.
Okay, brilliant. For the sake of argument, 4, 8, 12... I'm not going to use the power surge, just why would I? Yeah. Right, so that thing's going to be in there for another 54 seconds.
Ground starts rumbling.
Brilliant.
Can I just push?
Yes,
This
it
ball-
will roll down the hill.
Just roll it down.
Yeah.
Can I help
Bah!
him to give it a
when we
proper
get it to the water, I use the shard of Ise to freeze the
Oh, beautiful.
with it in there.
So it's going to be an air pocket.
That
Because it
or
keeps
you,
water
I
out.
thought it was light though. The sphere.
It is.
So it would float.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
that or if you freeze it over, it will keep rolling
Unless
up
you
and down the
cancel
hill.
unless you cancel the sphere, allowing it to drop
yeah.
in
and
there.
then it'll and
then you
you
freeze it.
water so
Can
it
we
can't
time
get
it
back.
like that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think there's probably something else coming as we're rolling, so I presume we're not out of initiative.
I'm going to say that because it's cool, you can time it that you can cancel it and then you immediately freeze it as it drops into the water.
Ready?
Yep. And
So now it's just like.
no, I wait till it's under the water
Oh, okay.
to kill it.
So this is
'Cause-
a ground shark.
Yes.
Can they swim?
No.
Let's
No,
clarify.
that's regular sharks.
Yeah,
You can see the
because
confusion.
One can, of course, yes.
the East rune does not have the same limitation that Shape Water has. You can have a creature in it, and I can
Yeah.
freeze the ice all the way around it.
It's certainly not going to bother us, put it that way.
Yeah, 10-foot radius sphere around the spot. So basically, there is a frozen boulette. Look, I made a popsicle.
Yay. Is there anything else coming
Coming.
out of the
Then another one pops out of the ground
Oh,
with
it's-
another rider.
Another rider.
Can
Okay.
you do that again?
No. That's my one for the day, I'm afraid.
For the glory of wait, where's Tau?
Right there.
And I point to the ice.
I'll say what I
no.
said to your friend. It is okay to surrender.
I imagine with the bullet, it went head first, and there's just these two little legs.
Oh, you silly two nubbins! Got it? Oh,
It's like, no.
I think it'd be funnier if it was up if you just waited till it was upside down. And there's just 4 legs.
Yes.
If all of its legs are out, it can't even burrow because it can't even get purchase on anything.
I was going to have it try and burrow through the ice to get out. I was going to roll that to what it did, but this is funnier.
So, what do you say, old bean? Would you like to just leave and let us do the thing?
Oh, and drop all your magical items before you go.
You see her just go, for the glory of Ergamork.
She's gonna fight us. Oh well.
Oh well, what you gonna do? What you gonna
So
do
whose
when
turn
we
is it
come for
actually?
you?
I'll roll a
boys.
d20, and that number is where in the initiative order we are.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it's Algernon's go. I rolled 19, so it's there.
Help
Yeah.
person.
There you go. And that is not going to be enough.
He's
On the
paralysed.
Rider?
She is paralysed.
Oh, she's.
With a wisdom save?
I
Yeah,
think so. Yes.
11.
Does it just hold them, or can you move them? As well?
They are literally paralysed for a
Okay.
minute.
They're not stone.
No, I was just wondering if you could literally turn them upside down and shake them. for their magical
Shake them of
goods.
the magical items.
For the next minute, every hit you make that hits is a crit.
As long as it's non-range attack.
Yeah.
Oh, a range, did you say?
Yeah.
There's
I think
still
it's
another
up
bullet, though, so first now.
Yep. Okay, so the bullet, which knocks off the rider because the rider can't hunker down.
It's now prone and paralyzed in
Yeah.
front of me.
Oh dear.
And then, as part of its action, leaps out at Tal.
Okay.
Oh, those have things a nasty bite attack.
But I have a lot more HP than I used to.
What's your? It's 66.
66.
Yeah, that's much better than
Number
mine.
of the
From-
Tal.
From 29.
Can I have a strength or dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure.
You're on how much before?
29.
Wow.
Dexterity, so we'll go 17 for the dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. You're fine.
So it just like leaps up at me and I dodge out the way.
Only half damage and not knocked prone.
That's good. So slip to the side and then like as I'm coming down, get gored and then just whack on this guy as soon as I can.
So 15 round down to 7 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And 18 round down to 9 slashing damage.
Cool.
What form did that attack take?
Bludgeoning and slashing.
But like, what did it actually do to Tal?
Oh, it burst out of the ground.
Which
With
was
its-
the bludgeoning damage knocking over?
And then there's the
And then there's the bite as well.
So there was interesting.
And you're pushed 5 feet out of the black space into an occupied space of your choice.
towards the guy on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tal's turn.
I stab this bitch.
I was going to say, before you roll,
Yeah.
we'll give the bullet an attack of opportunity. It had to move 15 feet to get to you.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going for him.
Okay.
How often do I get to do a crit like this with ease?
Well, that's going to be a miss anyway.
Okay.
That's 16.
That's a hit. I have a very low armor class. But Tal's feeling empowered by her new amulet, so she feels
So
like
that's
she could get away
11.
with more.
22.
Oh dear.
33. 35. 39 piercing damage.
That hurt a bit.
What you want?
12.
How many negative would you be on from that?
A lot. Dead, probably.
Yeah.
But I stab. I need to roll these two again.
Oh,
but
that's a lot of
11, 10 to 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Yeah. And 50 points of damage.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, 53 points of damage.
She had 33.
Well, she's dead.
Yes, she is. Quick question, Rich. What's your cutoff time? 10?
Quarter to 10.
Quarter to 10. Okay.
Perfect.
And then I skedaddle it as far as I can. And
Sure.
cast a healing word on myself.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah, because already used.
Third spell. And the other one's dead, so... okay, yeah, you can go on. 3d4 plus...
Bow.
Move to the land shark, rage, and attack recklessly. Does 26 hit?
Strange enough, no. But roll damage just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
15.8.
That's 17 damage.
Next attack.
I love how the module's like, you would probably
20
cheese this.
Eldritch.
Okay.
So we'll add another one.
11. I forgot to add the rage damage.
+4.
Yeah, so an additional 4 in total.
Oh, what is up? 2 for each attack.
Yeah.
I think I didn't think it went up that quickly. Bloody hell.
Very angry. No, it's...
Okay, you done?
Mhm.
Sam.
Int save, please.
It's going to fail. It did indeed fail. That's a 5. These things are dumber than Bao.
Oh, wow.
These things are dumber than Bao having been attacked by a mind devourer.
31 psychic damage.
2? Wow.
31 psychic damage.
Damn.
2's feral, isn't it?
2 is less intelligence than a dog or a baby.
Still alive kicking?
Still alive kicking.
21 to hit.
Sure.
That is 5. No. 6 force damage.
Okay. Julian's still saying well out of it.
Flap, 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 flap.
Okay. The ground begins to... No.
That happens here.
The ground... No. The Algernon begins to rumble.
That's just his stomach.
Just hungry.
Has other
Have a
chicken
chicken.
You're running a bit low, actually.
It's been a while since I've been in civilization. It's fucking savages and their lack of poultry.
Can your ghost friend whip up more than just drinks?
I don't know. Not to ask. Maybe. Find out.
Yes, I'm going to cast... Fuck it, lightning bolt. Can I get to a position where I'm not going to cook anyone?
Sure. Sure, you can avoid cooking any fools.
Well, I'm not worried about the fool. I'm worried about my friends.
I said you can avoid cooking your friends.
Oh, I see. You said cook any fools. Oh, I see.
I was throwing what the kids refer to as shade.
It's not bad. It's a lot of 3s there. So 12, 17, 23, 28, 32... 32 lightning damage, 6 force damage. Total of 38. Kablamo. Was that the be let down?
Yeah.
Cool.
Everything's dead. Well, except for the one that's frozen upside down in the ice.
Which is imminently suffocating.
Yeah, the legs are wiggling slower.
What?
I thought you
Oh
wanted
no,
a
that,
minion.
that was a Joe, not a...
I do want a
that's not
minion.
an Algin. Algin doesn't get it.
You are not getting that minion.
But it's really big and it's really
Should we have a
stupid.
little poke around what these stupid chaps have?
When has that ever been a prerequisite for your minions?
It's also really dangerous and bitey.
Hill giants. You're not making a difference.
Yeah, but they're smart enough to take orders. Just.
What is the difference in intelligence? 'Cause it's not going to be a lot.
4, maybe.
Because, like, they've got to be done with a bow.
On a good day.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did these riders have magic?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to have a little look
The
around.
inspecting them, you
Never
think
used
that
this
the
before.
stone breastplates.
Natural 20 investigation.
Okay, stone breastplates are treated with magical oil, weigh the same as metal breastplates. They're worth 250 gold each.
Ooh.
Don't write those. I've gotten in there.
Cool.
That's the only interesting thing they have.
What were they weaponizing?
Stone clubs.
Stone clubs.
Of course, they were.
Olgrimok, yes.
Yeah.
Jolly good. Should we bury them? It feels wrong to do it in a graveyard. Leave them.
Can I have a perception check, please?
That was. Try it again. There we go. 22.
22.
In the far off distance, you can hear.
Oh, looks like they're coming then. Shall we go and have a look at this stone?
Quickly, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at the stone.
Okay. The boulder itself is a relic of giant kind.
Hey.
It was shaped, carved, and abandoned long ago by a stone giant earth shaman. Actually, there's a bit more of a description elsewhere. The boulder is covered with line engravings chiseled by an unknown hand, and it is the stone that the spirit mound refer.
Neat. How do we lift this? ship. Imagine some kind of like chain netting or something that would go under it and then roll it.
Bow, push it up, push it a bit, and then we get it in a chain net, and then we're good.
It weighs 12 tons.
Fuck me!
No, we don't have bow move that. What do we do?
How wide is it in diameter?
15 feet.
Would it fit in your portable hull?
Diameter of portable hole's 10, I think.
I think you're right.
It is magical.
It is actually magical. Wait.
Magical.
Should we start attuning to it?
Can you identify it? See what it does.
I don't have identified.
I can. Do I take the 1 minute or do I take the 10 minutes?
Given the proximity of barbarian tribes, I do it quickly.
Oh, that's the-
Okay.
But still, even we need to, it'll tell me what I need to do. If we have to attune to it, it'll still take an hour.
Yes, but we could.
Good news is you don't have to attune to it.
Ah,
You learn its magical properties, each of which are activated by tracing specific lines on its surface. A creature can use an action to cast the Control Weather spell or the Divination spell from the stone. Once either spell is cast, the property can't be used again for 7 days. The creature can use an action to shrink the stone to the size of a 6-inch diameter orb weighing 25 pounds, or enlarge the boulder to its normal size. Anything the enlarged boulder falls on takes 55 bludgeoning or
I feel
10d10 bludgeoning damage.
This is a weapon.
I don't even want to give this to the fucking Eye of the Allfather. We should just keep this one.
I'll take that.
Or reverse pickpocket, just put it in someone's pocket.
Oh, please.
Or better still.
You need to trace specific lines on it, so you'd need a proper.
Fine.
What would be the sleight of hand to lift up someone's hat, put it under the hat,
And then trace
the
it,
line,
and then run away.
yeah.
I can do that.
Hi.
I am damn sure I have the fingers for that thing.
You have 3 hands with which to do it.
I do.
Yeah, I'd be willing to put a haste spell into that.
Yeah, the hand's like, yes, do this. Please.
That's super fucking cool. Divination, Control Weather, and
a fuck off big rock.
yeah.
Right, let's shrink the fucker and get out of here.
Do you want to
Yeah.
just leave a Control Weather spell to keep him busy?
Yes.
Lightning
What do you
storm.
prefer? Lightning. A hail.
But surely any weather would impede our escape. In
You just put it over there.
Well, I'll tell you what, make it extremely dense fog, and then we
Yes.
go upwards, and they can't
Oh,
see where
okay,
we've
let's do
gone.
that, yes.
That works.
Super. Is it you can only use one of each per 7 days?
Yeah.
Or you can use one of them per 7 days?
Once either spell is cast, you can't do it again for 7 days.
So you get one slot with which you can
Yeah.
use either. Fair.
We should probably save it for the other spell,
Well,
which might
well,
actually be useful.
Divination, yeah.
Surely is the spell that we're casting not to get down?
Nope.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's- oh,
that's
that's-
Separate thing.
separate.
We can do that as many times as we like. This seems like an oversight in this particular bit.
Yep.
Right.
Well, we have the Control Weather in our back pocket. Let's get on the ship and see if we need
Let's
to
get
use
out of
it.
here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wait,
Like you're just escaping on the plane. The natives are
Which
throwing spears.
barbarian tribe is about to have a very bad day?
I simply
Sky Pony tribe emerge from the northwest edge of the woods. Having been drawn there by the sounds of combat, they rush forward and you sail away.
I simply remembered my Charlemagne. Let the weapons be the rocks and the seas, and mostly the big fuck off rocks.
You played catch with someone.
We're hot potato with
That's so
55
weird.
bludgeoning damage.
10d10.
Yeah.
I thought it was speak a command word to make it shrink or grow. Oh, it's like
trace lines on the rock.
okay. So yeah, we could do it. We could just,
It's
get it in the right spot.
It's like a
over-
sign language command word.
Yeah. Over the thing, over like the edge of the boat, and just did it. Somebody's getting
Excellent.
a bad day.
Excellent. Like,
We should probably use detect magic on identify on the other artifacts
That's a
that we
good
have
point.
as well.
Yeah,
You can't identify the other two and nothing.
Oh.
that's exciting. Why is nothing else exciting?
well, like, honestly,
We've peaked.
I'm kind of down with just keeping this one.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
gonna be 100% honest. Like, I know we're taking all of them back, but like they would miss one, right?
No, they wouldn't notice.
I don't think you only need one anyway.
They didn't have it to begin with, so if we just borrow it for a bit.
We just figured there might be more magic.
Sorry, we
behind
don't have a giant boulder.
No, we've just got
small-
this. We've just
I
got
need a
this
pebble.
small stone orb that I brought from home.
it. Cool.
Cool. Are we leaving it there?
I think, well,
Ooh.
let me know where you're going to next.
I think we were
We
doing.
were at horseshoe, weren't we?
We were going. Do you want to draw the route on? We were going to go like round there, then one stone, then down to Stone Stand, and then around to Grandfather Tree.
Or
Yeah.
what about what's that?
Silver Moon is a city, Avalon's a city.
Oh, Silver
Yeah, yeah.
Moon. Oh,
So
I think we're gonna go
do-
circle
sorry,
around.
yes.
So was that you saying Stone
We're going
Stand?
Stone Stand, then Grandfather Tree. Is Flint Rock one?
Yep.
Is Shining White?
Yep.
Morga's Mound?
Yep.
Raven Rock?
Yep.
Okay, so in that case we are going... Okay, so in order, we are planning at least to go Stone Stand, Grandfather Tree, Flint Rock, Shining White, Morga's Mound, Raven Rock.
No, so 1 stone, 2 stone stand.
Yep.
165 miles.
Go on the long rest.
165 divided by 8.
20.3. Just less than a day. Hair shy of a day. Long rest.
So yes, everyone gets a long rest. It's the next day. You can do more crafting.
I'm getting there.
I'm going to have a think about anything I want to do with Magic Mouth.
Mhm.
Like what kind of rituals, this other stuff. Arcane Lock. I feel like I don't get enough use out of Arcane Lock.
It's only so
You're going to get another set of manacles, weren't you?
Did I give up my last set?
No, you said you wanted a second set.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah.
Just because, well, I mean...
So you can ankle. So you can manacle right wrist to left ankle and left wrist to right ankle, and then there's something like
That, but also,
Two
if you
people.
need 2 people, yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
I feel like this could be achieved with simply one.
Alright, so I'll stop recording there and
Cool.
we'll pick this up again on Saturday.
Yep.